Well, dude, once you get done sipping on some C-State coffee,
Yeah,
there's a
subtle
plug.
Yeah.
Well, before we get started, actually, I like to do something a little bit different. I like to offer all the guests a gift, and I give veteran law enforcement, you being a law enforcement officer yourself or previous, you can respect that. So Platoon Cigars or the War Machine, he was a combat Marine, got out, became a cop in Chicago, and got shot in the line of duty. So we're going to have him on here soon. And then C-State Coffee, very good buddy of mine, Recon Marine. He wants to make sure everybody goes home with a bag. And you got a long drive ahead of you. So
Thank you.
cold brews, maxed with caffeine.
Okay.
So you can leave anytime tomorrow, and you're not.
We'll be good then.
You'll make it.
All right, copy.
You'll make it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that stuff won't last long at all.
No. It's first coffee I've ever had was actually like drink a full cup. One of those was on my own show. He called me out. So
Okay.
I had to do it. And it was actually pretty good. So yeah. Dude, let's just jump into it, man.
Sure.
Let's have this conversation, get to know you.
Yeah.
You have a podcast. I'll let you go into details about that. But why don't we give a little details and a little backstory of who you are, and we're going to jump right into it.
Yeah. Tyler Geiger. Currently live in Eastern Montana, originally from Michigan. Yeah, pretty normal kid, I suppose. I was into sports.
What part of Michigan?
Right outside of Ann Arbor.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, right outside of Ann Arbor. Lived there, pretty much my whole life until I got to applying for schools.
Okay.
And ended up playing a little college baseball in Saginaw Valley. That was pretty much a joke, and realized I needed to get out of there.
Why was that?
It was Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, the coach was like on his deathbed, like sleeping in the dugout.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just one of those.
Joke.
It was a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, and like as much as I wanted to, I wasn't going to make the league.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I kind of want to get like a real college experience. Because, dude, I was never there on the weekends anyways. All my buddies were up at Michigan State, so it's like 3-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
Girlfriend at the time was there, so I was gone all the time. If we weren't playing baseball, that's where I was at.
Yep.
Thank God I didn't get into there, because I would have definitely flunked out. No doubt.
To Michigan State?
Oh, yeah.
As they party.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were having it. No doubt about it. Wouldn't have got kicked out, but I wouldn't have been able to pass class.
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah.
So then from there, I was like, shoot, I'll just apply to Bowling Green State, which is like a little MAC school in Ohio.
Okay.
And that was only like an hour and 15 from my dad's house. So that was super cool. And that was like more of an experience, right? That's where I started studying criminal justice and actually went to class, actually learned how to study. There's like an art to that. I still didn't, GPA is not crazy, but I do got one of those things. I think they call them a degree that you can hang up in the corner.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
It doesn't have your grade on it.
No, dude, it does not have my GPA on there. Thank goodness. But yeah, I got one of those. Not sure where it is now. But I ended up getting one of those for CJ. And, I decided I wanted to be a cop.
Why? What made you want to be a cop out of all things?
Yeah, so I could give you the cliche answer of, I wanted to help people, this, that, and the third. Nah, I didn't give a fuck about that.
No?
No, I thought I'd be good at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Straight up?
And I didn't know what else I wanted to do.
So you're just, I'm going to be a cop?
Yeah.
So where'd you start applying? I mean, did you start local, or did you want out of there?
Yeah, so I didn't really know. I kind of was just like trying to shoot fish out of a barrel, really. I was like, frick, if we're going to do this, I'll try to apply for the Michigan State Police. That sounds like a pretty good gig. Wasn't crazy about staying in Michigan. Never really wanted to stay in Michigan, i.e. going to school in Ohio. That's not far, but it's not Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Applied there. They thought that I was lying regarding my drug use. I've never done drugs apart from the recreational drug that probably is legal in pretty much every state nowadays.
Yeah.
But they thought that I was like lying regarding my drug use.
Really?
With like cocaine. I've never touched any of that stuff ever.
Really?
Scared to death. Yeah.
And they, no matter what, like you're talking like a polygraph came back or what?
Yeah, well that's what they told me.
Yeah.
I found some information out from somebody who was kind of in with them that wasn't the case, and I can tell you what the case was if you'd like to know.
Mm-hmm.
I was the wrong skin color. And I am a white male. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, they were trying to diversify.
What year was this?
That would have been, I graduated high school in 12, went to school, graduated that in 17. Yeah, right around 2017. Yeah.
That sucks.
Because they told me, they're like, you're permanently banned from applying here again. I'm like, what in the hell? Like, I crushed the PT, I crushed all the tests, did the polygraph. They said, you're good. And then they came back with that. I'm like, what? There's no way. So I had a sergeant that I did an internship with at the University of Michigan who knows everybody. He was on his way out anyways. But, good old boy, Sergeant Hicks. And I was like, can you figure out what happened? Like, there's no way this is true. And he's a black guy. And he's like, you're white. I don't want any more white guys. I was like, really?
No shit.
He's like, yeah, crazy, huh? And I was like, I guess. So I just up and said, okay, whatever, is what it is. And I had been to Nashville a couple times.
Yeah.
Really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of was not against moving down there. I applied there and shoot, they hit me, I think 3 weeks before the academy started. And they said, you're in.
Really?
Okay.
So you just up and left?
Packed it up, went down. Yep.
No
Found
shit.
an
Good for you.
Found an apartment in like 2 weeks. Got there a week to spare. Kind of like got acclimated. Didn't go downtown. None of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Shaved my head. It's paramilitary, so bald with big eyebrows isn't like the best look going, but like fuck, we made it work. And then showed up and got through it. And, yeah.
What was it? Okay, so academy.
Yeah.
What's the academy like out there?
It was a really good academy.
Really? What
Like,
makes it a good academy?
It was no bullshit. Like, they'll just smoke your tits off until everybody quits.
Really?
Yeah, they weed you out fast.
So you enjoyed it? Enjoyed that part?
I did. I don't think a lot of people enjoyed me there because I showed up in super good shape. That's I've always been in really good shape.
Yeah.
So when we'd get smoked, I'd just be making a joke out of it, right? And like trying to get these people to quit. Like, come on, let's go. You've been in the military, right? So like a lot of guys go through training or whatever and like, yo, try to be the guy in the corner. Don't make a scene, blah, blah, blah. Kind of wasn't my thing. Like I was kind of the rah-rah guy that not necessarily got everybody in trouble, but I was having fun. I liked it. I like that kind of discipline. I like hard work. That's my thing. And I was really serious because if I fail out of this thing, dude, what am I going to do? That I was all in.
I mean, that's your degree, right? You got a criminal justice degree?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I've used 0% of that degree when I was policing. Literally zero.
For sure.
Nothing.
It's just a check in the box.
Nothing. They just gave you a little bonus, on top of your pay, 3%, whatever it was, which was nice, I guess. But I had no other options, dude. I literally moved 500 plus miles down south to get into the academy, to be a cop. They're paying you $1,300 every 2 weeks. So at least we got paid, which was something. But dude, I failed one law test too. You fail two, you're out. I failed like the third one. Yeah. So it was
pressure was on.
Yeah, we were puckered there for a while. I had no other options. I was like, I guess I can like go bartend down at Tootsie's. I'll be a bouncer. I've been a bouncer before. That's a fun time.
That it's not. I mean, how long does that last?
How long does that last? Right? It's like, so yeah, I got through it and then did the FTO program, all that, and we can dive into whatever
What's
it is
the
you
FTO
want to know.
program?
So when you graduate, they don't just throw you on the street. You get the way that Nashville had it structured. I think it was like 3 months with 3 different guys.
Okay.
So it's a field training officer.
Yep.
Really, really fun time with that. I had 3 really good FTOs that pretty much taught me how to be a police officer.
So, I mean, what makes it a good time when you're, because I've had a few officers, law enforcement officers, and they talk about their FTO officers. What makes a good one versus
a good FTO?
Yeah. What makes a good FTO stand out? When you're a brand new cop and you hit the fleet, I'd say, or the force.
I was so lucky. I got the best police officer that I've ever seen.
Really?
And I did it for 5 years. The best. This dude was an absolute shit magnet. Have you heard that term before?
Isn't just always getting in trouble or trouble finding him?
Just if something's going down, he's a block away.
Okay.
Like just he's always in it.
Okay.
And we did some stuff. Those 3 months with that guy, his name was Slate. God bless him, man. He's the man. He's out now because they were like they had hits out on him and
Really?
Yeah. Like they had to take Slate off of midnights and move him to days because he was getting in so much shit. Like shooting.
What type of shit?
Shooting after shooting. Our thing was stolen cars, man. Like that's what we did. So where we worked in Nashville, we worked in North Nashville together, and it was called 511 zone. So the way that all these zones are kind of, let's call it like separated and categorized is based on the amount of crime. So
they're almost their own little units.
Correct.
Like a hunting unit if you're looking on a map.
Right. So his zone was 511. Therefore, I'm riding with him. We're 511. I'm 511 X-ray, right? And for perspective, the bigger the zone, the less crime in that zone. But with crime maps, right? They keep statistics on robberies, everything. Domestics, the whole thing. 511 zone is a mile by a mile by a mile by a mile. It's 1 square mile. It's like 4 streets. It's a big housing project.
If you're looking at a map straight down at Nashville, where are you located? Like downtown Nashville, how far outside of the city are you?
Not far.
Okay.
No, and that's where Nashville gets maybe not categorized correctly. When you think of Nashville, you think of what? Broadway? Mm-hmm. You think of country music.
But you
think of having a good time and drinking beers with your buddies.
Mm-hmm.
If you go 2 miles north, east, south, or west of Broadway, which is downtown, dog, you're in the projects.
Straight hood.
You're fucked. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be down there.
Yeah.
You don't want to be down there. Not at night, dude.
Really?
Definitely not at night. It's bad. It's really bad.
Because you're dealing with it every day.
Every day. I tell this a lot, man. In North Nashville, where I worked, if it was 70 degrees or hotter in the summer with the sun shining, somebody's getting killed.
Really?
Every time.
Really?
Every time.
Like clockwork, huh?
Clockwork.
Why is that?
It just, people are out. People are out. Nobody down there is doing shit besides doing drugs, drinking, stealing cars, fucking off.
This is downtown?
Well, North Nashville. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like a bunch of housing projects down there.
Yeah.
It's Section 8 housing.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, someone's getting shot. For sure. I worked 8 homicides in a row, dude.
8 homicides in a row?
I had to call in sick because I was like, I'm tired of seeing dead bodies. Fuck this. I'm good.
What do you mean in a row? Is that every day in a row?
Every day, 8 days in a row. And you only work 5 days a week. Right?
8 days in a row
So I went Monday through Friday. Let's call it. I don't remember what my schedule was, but let's call it Monday through Friday. Definitely wasn't because I didn't get the weekends off, right? But Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6, 7, 8. Thursday, I was like, I'm good. Like hey, sick. Yep, not coming in today.
I mean, that shit wears on you after a while.
I mean, I always did a really good job of keeping it there. And then when I got home, I was just straight. Like I do a far worse job now that I run my own business. Like I bring work home all the time, and it's something I'm trying to work on. But when it came to policing, I was really good at leaving it where it was and then coming home and being a boyfriend at the time, or but yeah, it was.
I mean, what are we dealing with? Is it shooting, stabbings, all drug related?
Yeah, I mean,
you think of Nashville, you don't think of
just pick
crime like
pick
this.
your poison, dude. Like we'd see CTV footage and a dude would get robbed right in the middle of the fucking street, pistol whipped, shot in the head. See ya, good night. Hops in the car, drives away.
Over nothing.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, probably drug deal. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that shit wears on you. I don't care. You can say you can leave it at home, but I mean that
it does. But I never had any like nightmares or anything like that.
Yeah,
it's always funny. Like now that I don't do it anymore, and whenever I'm walking back to my truck from the office or whatever that I rent downtown, and I hear the sirens or I see a cop car, I always think like, God bless, man.
It's a rough job.
It is, dude, and people don't. It's a super honorable job, but it's a really fucking hard job.
It is.
It's a really, really hard job, dude, because you got to be perfect.
Yeah, especially in today's age.
Yeah.
Is because everything's recorded.
Everything. And when we first started, we didn't even have that.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't have body cameras. Not that that mattered, but like you could, like calling it what it is, you could talk to people a little bit differently without a camera on.
Oh, for sure.
And you had to. Like if I'm in the projects, dude, and I walk up to a 17-year-old kid, I'm not going to say, hey, excuse me, sir, this is Officer Geiger. Can I talk to you for a second? You ain't doing that, dog. No, you got to talk.
Yeah,
what's up, dog? Get over here. Let me holler at you. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Like you have to talk. Yeah. Now, when the 75-year-old lady calls and says that she got her purse stolen, hi, ma'am, I'm Officer Geiger. So sorry to hear what happened. How can I help you?
Yeah.
Tell me what happened. But leadership doesn't look at it that way.
No. Oh, God, no.
They don't. And then when you get on camera, dude, they expect, but they're so far out of the game. Mm-hmm. They're not on the street. They don't understand how it works.
I feel that it's like that in most every position of that type. Law enforcement, military, anything corporate, big, the leadership, that's the biggest problem everywhere, and it's just everything. When the leadership is disconnected from what's actually going on the ground, you don't have your guys' back. There's no way.
That's why a lot of good dudes are leaving, man.
100%.
That's why I left. It's like, okay, Tyler shoots somebody. Totally justified. Mm-hmm. They're going to hang me out to fucking dry, dog. Mm-hmm. Period. Done. Good night.
I have a buddy that was a Border Patrol agent and got in a shooting. If I remember, it's been a long time, but he didn't work for like 5 years. He was under investigation. It was years that guy threw a rock and like crushed his partner's head in, and I think he shot him. And they did everything they could to fry him.
Dude, and then they freeze your assets. You're fucked. You can't do anything.
Being a cop, man, that's got to be the shittiest job. And I say it with respect, but I mean,
Me too.
you're scared of. When I say scared for your life, I don't. Let me rephrase that. I mean, like you're worried for. I mean, you're out there dealing with the worst of the worst every day. If you're not worried or a little concerned about your safety, you're in either a cush ass little village of a town or you've been doing it too long and need to transition out. But that's always over your head. You don't know what's coming up. I mean, you don't know who's waiting in that car for you. And then the pay, our communities now are been so turned against cops. It's a rough gig, man. And it's like who's flying, lining up at the doors to be a police officer these days. I mean, the retention rate's got to be so tough. And then when you do your job and you don't do it right, get ready.
Yeah. And it's not like the TV shows, dude.
No.
Like, that's not why I signed up.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe a little bit of an influence. Like, oh, I could do that. Yeah, like, that's me. Like, I'm very blunt, honest, to the point. Fucking, like, this is how it needs to be done. Mm-hmm. And that's how I policed. And that worked really, really well in the street. But to the outside world, if my footage is getting looked at, or maybe somebody that's brand new, a rookie that rolls on my call and he sees how I talk to somebody, oh, God, now it's the end of the world. It's like, if you want shit done, you have to show authority. Uh-huh. Like, you have to step out of your car. If you pull up and your car looks like shit, you got Coke bottles falling out of your car, your boots look like shit, you got crumbs in your microphone that's on your chest, your hair's out of whack, your uniform's not tailored and fitted, you're fat and out of shape, I'm trying you.
100%.
All day.
100%.
All day. And I never really got tried. Not a whole lot.
Was it a physical appearance or was it like a respect because
Both.
you learned? Okay.
Both.
Okay.
Both, right?
I feel a huge problem, and I'm not speaking for law enforcement, but I feel a huge problem where cops are getting in trouble is they take the power of the badge,
dude,
and they put it above. And you can have all the power and go to your head, but like it's as soon as you're not matching somebody respect wise, especially in the streets,
and that's like
instant.
I've seen that happen with a lot of guys. Where they get that badge or maybe they get that promotion. And I'm out of the game. I've been out of the game for 2 years, right? But I got buddies that are still in Billings where I live now and then back in Nashville. It's like, that's not you. Mm-hmm. I remember you in the academy. Mm-hmm. That's not you.
It's the same in the military. You know, I have buddies that are retiring now. Most of them have stayed true, but it's like, bro, I remember you when you were a Lance Corporal. And now you're all high and mighty and burning dudes for the exact shit we were running from when we were that age.
You're a bitch, dude. That's not you. I remember you.
Straight up.
Crying on the concrete because we were getting smoked.
Yep.
Don't play tough. That's not you, dude. It's not.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not going to badmouth anybody really, but people lose themselves in it, man.
Yeah.
They lose themselves. Like, I never once when I left thought, oh, back to civilian life. Fuck, what do you mean?
Yep.
I don't care about that. Oh, I'm a cop. No. I would tell people I was a firefighter. Like, we'd be at downtown, be in an Uber. What do you do for work? I'm a firefighter. They love us, right? I told nobody I was a cop. And my wife, she'd always slip, and I'd be like, Morgan, got it. Like, not everybody's rah-rah about that. Plus, I don't want to, how many dead bodies have you seen? Have you ever killed somebody? You're military, you get that question. Hopefully not a lot, but like people are crazy. They don't have any type of respect. Like, you fool, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Stupid, but.
Yeah, it's an interesting world, man. It's an interesting world to be a law enforcement officer these days. It's very, very challenging.
And it's boring too.
Is it?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Especially where you work. I was lucky, right? Like, I went to the hottest zone in Nashville. Nashville's a big police department. It's a big police department. Okay. And we got after it. Like, had so much fun. I was with Slate, again, going back to him, we kind of veered off. I was with Slate for 3 months. We got a stolen car rolling, somebody occupied, right? Not just not on the side of the street, around the tags. Ooh, that car's stolen, let's tow it. We got a rolling stolen every day, but 2 days.
No, out of 3 months.
Out of 3 months.
Okay, so
And one of those days, dude, was the second to last shift that we had together, where we didn't get one.
really,
And we had one more, and I went home to my wife that night, fiance at the time probably, but maybe girlfriend, I don't know, Morgan. And she's like, "How was work?" I was like, "We didn't do shit. Like, we found nothing.
you weren't used to that.
No." And I was like,
So how are you finding these guys?
it was crazy.
I mean, how do you know? Are you just running every plate? Is that what
The
you're
zone
doing?
is so small, and he's worked there for so long. We'd just be driving down these side streets, like, "That car's stolen, run the tag." Like, "What do you mean that car's stolen?" He's like, "I've never seen that car in here before. It's like an Audi R8 or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't belong here. Stolen."
Every time.
Every time we'd be like, "Okay, like, yeah, let's go tow it." He's like, "Nah, we're not towing shit. Let's wait. Let's come back in an hour. Let's find somebody in it. Because that's when it gets fun." That's when it gets fun.
Really?
Hell yeah.
So it's what you confirm it's stolen. You're just waiting.
He would. He would. That's what I mean when I got lucky, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't
Interesting.
have boring rotations. Like, this is what being in the police is right now.
Yeah.
Here you go. You're in the fire. Like,
Day one.
like the movies, like the TV shows.
Really.
It was that cool.
Right out the gate.
Right out the gate. Right out the gate. Dude.
So I mean, you're enjoying this. Then.
I'm having a blast. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm nervous walking into gas stations, full kit, gun is actually loaded. I'm like, "Fuck, dude, we're about to get shot." He's like, "Just play it cool, man. Like, you're the police now."
See, it's funny hearing this because
Unbelievable.
you always talk to these guys and they're so crusty. But I mean, honestly, it's just, I feel like, when you're overseas, you're walking through some town and you're just a Marine. You're like, fuck, I am a target. Is that what it feels like being in that area?
Yeah, at first.
Okay.
But then, like, people get to know you. They recognize
And you learn the community?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Like, we're not busting nobody for smoking weed on the side of the street. You can do lines on your freaking doorstep. We don't care. Because if that's the worst thing that's happening,
You're cool with that.
neighborhood's good. Neighborhood's
Really?
good. We're freaking doing this driving. "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "That dude's smoking weed. It wasn't legal at that time." I was like,
Yeah.
"What we?" He's like, "Nah, you got to pick your battles, dude. These guys are good."
Smart. How long has he
Yeah.
been running that block?
A long time.
Okay.
A long time.
So he holds some street cred in that.
Big time.
Okay.
And I know one of my buddies, John Petriello, will listen to this, who I also worked with in Nashville.
Okay.
He had Slate as well. And then John and I got to work with each other. And John's a little bit younger than me. But I looked up to him because he policed just like Slate did.
Okay.
And then I wanted to police like Slate did, and then just like John did. So John and I would run together and just have a ball.
Heck, Al, I mean,
Just,
so after you get past the looking over your shoulder part, you're starting to learn these communities.
mm-hmm.
What's the everyday in and out for you guys? Are you still focusing on stolen cars, or
we're really like, we went until like the last week where we were doored up with another FTO and their rookie, and that we were just talking shop, and they were talking about like misdemeanor citation, and I'm like, "What is that?" And Slate's like, "You haven't written a misdemeanor citation yet?" And I was like, "Dude, all we do is take people to fucking jail. Like, we're not writing no citations, man." He's like, "Shit." He's like, "We got to get you to start doing some paperwork, man." I'm like, "I guess," because we were just having fun.
no shit.
Like, we'd answer a couple calls every now and then, but like for the most part, we're doing our thing. We're doing our thing.
What's the percentage, or how often? I mean, or if you're waiting for people to get in a stolen car, are the majority of them running, or are they just pulling over?
Oh, they all run. None of them pull over.
So you're getting in a police chase almost every day.
If they stop, they bail. One goes this way, one goes that way. Slate goes here, I go there. Yeah.
No shit.
I swear to God. So we had one. One of the first ones we had.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask. First day was Slate. I mean, you're brand new. What's your first day?
One of the first ones we had where we waited on this car, and I'm like, "Yo, let's just go tow this thing." He's like, "We're not towing shit." He's like, "We're gonna go answer a call. We'll come back in 45 minutes. Somebody will be in that car." And then it gets fun. I'm like, "All right, cool. Fine with me.
You don't know what's going on.
Doing what I'm told. I don't know shit. Nothing. I don't even like. I'm just happy that my uniform looks nice. Like, I'm just there having a good time, and I'm young too. I'm like, I don't know, 23.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I went through the academy and did pretty good, but other than that, I have no idea how to be the police. Zero. And so we roll back, and sure as hell, two people are getting in this car, And it was one of the first days that he let me drive. Because on first rotation, FTO drives, you're a student, whatever. It was one of the first days he let me drive. So I'm like, okay. He's like, creep up, throw the lights on. They're going to run. We're going to chase them. I'm like, okay, sure as heck. They drive a little bit down the road. They stop. One dude goes this way. Another girl hops out, goes this way. Slate dips out towards this guy. Well, Slate had a SWAT mic where you can adjust channels.
Okay.
Everybody else's mics you had to adjust on the body, which was on your belt.
Yeah.
As he's getting out of the car, he throws his seatbelt off, switches channels. So instead of being in our area, which is in North, he's calling this whole thing out on records where you like check somebody's background, like a channel that's completely dead, like an admin channel.
Okay.
Long story short, he ends up running like 1.2 miles in a foot chase and gets this person, and he's calling the entire foot chase out on his radio on the records channel.
And nobody's hearing this.
Nobody's hearing it.
And you're not hearing anything.
Nobody. So I hooked the girl up. I got her, hooked her up. Slate's got the keys, dude. I don't even have the fucking keys.
Oh my God.
I'm in the middle of the PJs. Now it's a show.
Is there a crowd building at this
point? Dude.
This is like your first...
Oh, dude. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm done. Like, what am I going to do? They're going to mug me.
Yeah.
I got homegirl in cuffs on the back of the car. I'm on the channel, 511 X-ray, one in custody. Where's 511? We haven't heard from 511. And then he comes on like 10 minutes later. I got her. He walks all the way back. By then we had backup and stuff where, I'm good. But just one of those things where just a bull in a china cabinet, dude.
Welcome to the force.
Like, here you go. But like, not everybody had that experience. Like, I see guys in Billings that, rookies that came when I was there. And it's just, you can't even take anybody to jail. You can't even.
I want to get to that.
You can't even take nobody to jail.
I don't want to leave Nashville yet because I feel like
there's a lot of good ones there, dude.
So, I mean, on the day in and day out, you're focusing on cars. There's that many stolen cars.
Yeah, dude. Like, and when I got out on my own after 9 months, that's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to go answer calls. We had so much fun doing that because they're a dime a dozen. Like, you would know the spots to go. And I wasn't working in the PJs, when I got out on my own. But every chance that I had, I'd try to get down there. Or I'd pull into the Jack in the Box at 7:30 at night when it starts to get dark. Or I'd go down in the alleys and start doing Terry stops, whatever.
What's a Terry stop?
Just roll up on them. Hey, how's it going? You mind if I search your pockets real quick? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Well, that was dumb of you. You shouldn't have said that. Now I'm going to take all your drugs and take you to jail.
Just like that.
Yeah,
every
dude.
night.
Just being the police, like being proactive. That's fun. Like, that's making a difference, right? Getting drugs off the streets. You have a felony warrant, you're going to jail, and I'm going to take you there right now.
Yeah.
You want to run, you want to fight, it's all good. You're going to have to fight all of us. No sweat off my back. I'm doing my job. If I'm at work, dude, I want to work.
Yeah.
Of course, you got the bullshit paperwork. You got the domestics, which are an extremely dangerous call. Very dangerous call. But that...
I mean, obviously I know that you don't know what you're rolling up onto a domestic, but like you get a domestic violence call. Mm-hmm. What's protocol? What's going through your head? Because I mean, I hear a lot of cops either between traffic stops and domestic violence. Those are the two scariest calls that get called on.
Yeah. So never by yourself.
Okay.
Ever. That's where the majority of cops get shot, is on domestics.
Okay.
The first actual domestic that I had was with Slate in the projects. We're in the middle of the street holding people back the whole 9 yards. Husband, baby daddy, whoever they're going at it. I'm so green that I literally caught myself waiting for somebody to yell out index, like done. We're done here. From the academy. Because we'd mock all of that.
Really?
And then when you're done with the mock, somebody would yell out index, as in we're done.
You're that green.
I'm that green. This. We're in the middle of the PJs, and I'm waiting on, like, when's this over? Until you get it under control is when it's over. Yeah, dude.
Shit.
Yeah, like when I tell you thrown into the fire, you learn really quickly or you're going to get fucking hurt.
How long were you on the force before you got into an actual, like, I'm talking brawl with somebody?
Oh.
I mean, if you're chasing people on a daily basis.
Not like huge brawls, just like little ground scuffles.
Okay.
Nothing like crazy. when I got out on my own fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, fairly quickly, because me and JP, the guy I referred to, yeah, we're going. We're doing it. Now it's us. Now it's us. We're young and dumb and just having fun. Yeah, so all the time. Tasing people, pointing guns at people that deserve to have guns pointed at them, obviously.
Yeah.
All the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Nashville's wild.
It's wild, dude. North Nashville, South Nashville. It goes. Yeah, it goes. Yep.
It's crazy to me to think that how the system's set up. I mean, you go through a few months of training in the academy. Was that 3 months, 4 months, 3 months?
Oh, man, it was 21 weeks, something like that.
Okay, I think ours here is 18 or 20 weeks.
Yeah, it was right around there.
And then, I mean, you do your FTO for 3 months.
Then you get switched, another 3.
So you're doing 369.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 9 months in before you're cut on your own.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's a decent amount of time. I mean, especially if how much action you're talking about you got.
But not everybody had that experience, like I alluded to.
Okay.
All my classmates, 28 of us, however many of us graduated after the 100 got cut or whatever it was.
You started with 100?
I think we started with like high 70s. Yeah.
And ended with 20.
Yeah, I mean, we weed them out. Yeah, we weed them out. Nobody gets a hall pass there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, nobody gets a hall pass.
I feel like you can't. I mean, going into an area like that,
you can't.
If you have somebody that's not qualified.
We had one girl. She was 5'0", passed all the driving, everything. Like, did great, passed all the tests. One of the last things we had was like, I forget what they called it, the box drill or whatever, where they put you in a box and you got to fight. Like, you fight one of the officers.
Yeah. And
she just got her ass whooped for like the whole day. And they're like,
can't happen.
You're a liability. We're 2 weeks from graduation. You can't win a fight. It's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. Thanks for coming.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
I always wonder that. I always see these police officers and these female cops, and it blows my mind. If I was married to a female cop, I don't think I would ever be able to rest, because it's like, dude, if you meet the right guy that just wants to get his hands on a woman, it's like, it's crazy. You see the videos. I mean, you've been through all the training. I'm sure they've showed you, and it's wild to me that I feel that they just let some of these women just roll solo out in some of these communities, and it's just like, it just takes one dude to know that unless you get a draw on them, you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't know. There's some really good women cops out there.
Oh, for sure.
There is. Like,
my buddy, his wife's a cop. She's downtown.
There's some alpha women out there.
For sure.
And they'll let you know about it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will.
I think they're all on bike cops. I just feel like every female bike cop is pulling me over.
They'll let you know.
They don't give you a break.
But that's who that's the people that I wanted to work with.
Yeah.
Like, show up with an edge about you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's handle this shit and then we can go fuck off.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't want to have to worry about you on the call.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad, because we have to handle this situation. I have to worry about you.
Well, if you're a liability and not an asset.
That's what it is. That's what it is at the end of the day. If you're a liability, I really don't want to be there with you.
For sure.
Because now I have to handle this situation and worry about you if shit turns south.
Or them worrying that they can't even have your back if shit turns south.
That goes without saying.
Yeah.
I start getting my ass whooped. Okay.
Where you at?
Sweet. Thanks. Yeah. But that's not all women by any stretch. There's some really, really good women cops, and guys are like that too.
Oh yeah,
guys are like that too.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the videos
It's
of both guys getting their asses kicked.
In actual criminals, like actual bad people, smell that like blood in water right away.
Weakness.
Right away. If they think that you're scared, if you're intimidated, if you don't show authority like we touched on, you don't stand a chance, dude.
Oh, shit.
Nothing. You don't stand a chance. That's why I did everything that I could without even having to open up my mouth.
Yeah.
Right? If at face value, it looked like I don't want to fuck with him, and then when I do open my mouth, now I definitely don't want to fuck with him, okay, that's a really good start.
Helps get a lot farther.
Yes. Yes, and I treat everybody with respect until they don't deserve it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't going to get walked on. Like, you treat me like shit, I'm going to probably not treat you very well. And that might not sit well with a lot of people, but this isn't a game.
No.
I'm going home.
And I feel you have to have that mindset. But, like we talked about, the egos start getting in the way.
They do.
And that's when guys get in trouble. But You know, and I've had other guys on here that we've talked, and I feel like any encounter I've ever run into, even when I was bouncing, it's like, if you just try to match that person, hey, like, let's just get through this, get on. But the second you come in above them, grabbing, hey, they're going to match that. And then there's no de-escalation.
You can't come back from it.
Yeah, you're just one-upping, and then that's what gets a lot of guys in trouble. And it's just, you know. But at the same time, it's so hard. This is I feel like a hard part of being a cop. It's that you could have dealt with your third shooting of the day and chasing some guy, got in a fist fight earlier, then you pull over some random person that's just speeding or whatever. You don't feel that build up, you know, because you're dealing with it, and then it takes the slightest little smart ass comment or I'm a sovereign citizen bullshit, and then it just escalates from there. You know, so it's tough. You're not the first person's problem that day, and they don't realize what that cop's been through that whole entire day or week of dealing with hell. You know, you deal with 8 homicides in a row. It's like, you're wore out at that point. Yeah.
And people aren't calling you because they just won the lottery. People are calling you because they're having one of the worst moments of their life.
Yeah.
Like, you can probably think of every time you've called the police.
I don't know if I've ever called I mean, I've called cops on drunk drivers, but I've never, other than that, I've never called the cops.
Okay. Well, then anybody listening, any random citizen, can probably recall every time they've called the police, which is maybe only 2 or 3 times. You remember exactly why you did.
Yep.
If you were involved or even if you weren't, right? You just alluded, I've called it on drunk drivers.
Yeah.
It's something you wouldn't really remember, but you dial 911.
For sure.
Yeah. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. People don't care if you had a tough day.
No.
People don't care if you're fighting with your wife. People don't care if your kids are sick. People don't care that you just scraped off brain matter off your boots 2 hours ago. They don't care. And that's fine, because they shouldn't.
Yeah.
You have to be a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to hold yourself to a standard.
That shit, it has wear on you over time, you know, dealing with it.
I don't know how guys do it. Like, I really don't. When I signed up, I knew I would never retire doing it before I even graduated the academy.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Really?
I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I was not going to do that for 25 years. I don't think I'm capable of doing anything for 25 years.
No, I'm not.
I'm all over the place, dude. You
Some
know
people are just built like that.
Yeah, that's just how I am. I'm all in on something, then when I think that I've maxed out the potential or the opportunity,
on the next,
I'm already scheming on something else.
Yeah.
I already got something playing in the background. And you get that. It sounds like you're like that too.
Well, when I joined the Marine Corps, I thought I was 100% retiring. And then once I got in, I did my time and I did my second enlistment. And I just realized it wasn't for me. And started seeing the writing on the wall. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, even though my dumb ass, I went straight to Afghan and contracted. But, you know, it was just, did my time. And then, you know, instead of me staying in and not enjoying it, I was like, cool. I was right at that cusp of, okay, I'm going to career it, or I got to get out and make changes. And so,
because there's, I mean, God, so many things that if you zig instead of zag, like maybe you're not here anymore. So many instances like that, dude. So many. And that's what wears on you.
Close calls?
Hell yeah, dude.
Like what's a close call for you?
Not necessarily like a close call, but like when you go on what we call hot calls, sometimes my brain wouldn't even necessarily register what was happening while it was happening. Not like in shock, but when you've never seen something happen, and I'll tell you what I'm referring to.
Okay.
You don't even know how to compartmentalize it in your brain.
That's what?
With Slate, we are not in the projects. We are heading back to the station. There's like an hour left of the shift. Some crazy call comes out about a guy with a shotgun and that he's going to blow everybody away. We are literally 60 seconds away from that spot.
Shit magnet.
Shit magnet. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm still probably 2 months in at this point. We're going. Let's go.
You're green.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. We park outside of this house. Slate immediately pulls his pistol. I'm like, oh, it's one of these calls. Okay. I pull my pistol, right? Like, I'm monkey see, monkey do. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. We run around the back of this house. And it's like, it's one of those things too, dude, where I'm not even really listening to the radio that well. I'm just following fucking instructions. when he's getting all the information from the radio. Like, this is our lifeline. We creep around the back side of this house, and in the front of this house, have you ever seen those houses with like plastic toys and like structures and like kid play, like what the kids play on and shit? Mm-hmm. This house has got signs, toys, bicycles. The whole front yard is just fucking trashed with just random stuff. And apparently, suspects in the back of this house. We creep around this house, pistols drawn. I'm kind of bladed off of Slate. Slate goes to say Metro Police. He gets to Metro. Boom! Dude is sitting there in the backyard with a 12 gauge tucked underneath his chin. And then it's the 4th of July. Head dissipates. Brains fly 50 feet up in this tree. We both duck. What was that?
You're 2 months in.
What was that? Like, I didn't know if we were getting shot. I saw a dude clearly eat a shotgun. Mm-hmm. Like, he doesn't have a head anymore. But I don't know what I just saw.
So you're not even knowing how to process this.
What is that? Like, you don't even see that on television.
Yeah.
Nowhere. Gone. Head gone.
Was that your come to Jesus moment? Like, hey, this is the big leagues
This
now?
is real.
That was that moment?
That was that moment. And this is how hyperfixated guys can get too. As soon as that happened, another FTO showed up with his rookie. Her name was Anna. She's behind me. We're like bladed up against this house because we don't really know what's going on. This dude just ate his shotgun. She goes around to the front of the house. We both do. And remember all those toys and shit I was talking about in the yard? Mm-hmm. We damn near step on this dude. This dude's head is blown off.
There's a dead body in the front yard?
Right in the front, right on the freaking, like right in front of the stoop.
You guys walked right by?
Right by it. And then so Anna and I go up to the front of this house to check, like, hold the front. Okay. Yeah, we got another one up here. So you're so fixated on something that you don't even realize what's going on. Mm-hmm. And this dude, like, he's done.
Yeah.
Like, his head is like
peeled.
It's peeled inside out. And what ended up happening is that dude in the backyard who ate his shotgun showed up to this house where his old lady was living. She was with another guy now. And he took that guy out. Obviously, he's in the front yard now without a head. And he goes around to the backyard. And as he proceeds to shoot his head off, he's on FaceTime with his old lady and his kids.
Oh my God.
Fuck you. This is what happens. Yeah, dude.
And that's what our law enforcement have to deal with every day.
That's what they deal with. That's the shit that bothers you. Mm-hmm. Because you don't even really know how to process what you saw. I had no idea what was going on. For sure. I thought we were getting shot at. I clearly saw the dude shoot his head off. Brains in the trees. Like, but I ducked. We both did. Metro. I'm like, uh-oh. Like, under fire. No. This guy just killed himself right in front of us.
Did you have to deal with a lot of suicides?
Yeah.
Hangings and things?
Yeah.
How, if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to get into it, but I've had somebody tell me that hangings
they suck.
They're interesting.
They suck. Yeah.
Is that weird walking up on a body hanging? Because it's such a natural,
it's weird.
Unnatural
it's
thing
weird
to see.
Walking up on a body that you know is going to be there. It's the anticipation. Okay. That's what sucks.
Like when you get a call to a hanging.
Yes, dude. That sucks. I hated those.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you're like clearing a house or like doing a welfare check and then like, okay. Yeah, he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people like in the movies, they don't die with their eyes open. I've only seen that once. And it was a hanging.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was nasty, dude.
So he's looking at you when you walk in?
Yeah. Yeah, it was gross.
You deal with any bloat, like doing welfare checks and because in Nashville it gets pretty hot and humid. You run across any of those?
Yeah, it doesn't take long to realize what's inside that house when you open up the car door.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, dude. When it's 95 and it's really humid down there. Yeah.
They get big quick.
Yeah, and they like that smell is. Have you ever smelled a dead body before?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. It's like it like embeds into your nose for like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But going back to that story to kind of make light of it, that got out pretty quickly because we were there. I mean, the news is there, the chief's there, everybody's there. That was a big one.
Double homicide, right?
That was a big one. And word got out really quickly. I mean, dude, we're supposed to be off at like 2. I got home at well past dark, and I finally got to call Morgan, and she's like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good," because everybody had told her, what happened. Everybody's super jealous that I'm the one going on all these crazy calls when, yeah, we had fun, but when you see shit like that, like
that's not fun.
No. And Morgan's like, "Just get home when you can. Like, I love you, blah blah blah. I made dinner." It's like, "Okay, what are we having?" She goes, "I made some spaghetti squash." And I said, "Can we maybe just like go grab a burger when I get home?"
I don't mean to laugh, but yeah.
That's what she said, dude.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, bless her heart. She had no idea. What I saw was what I saw.
Yeah.
And I just almost laughed, and I was just like, "Can we just go get a burger?"
So as a cop, and a rookie cop, and you see some guy just swallow a shotgun, and then you go home, and you got to go. You don't have kids, or at least at that time. Oh. These guys got to kiss their kids goodnight and put a smile on their face and walk in that door.
Yeah.
And then this country just...
But a lot of guys will put that on. You don't have any booze in here, I don't think, but they'll find that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, man, I was always really good at turning it off. And I think it was a strange mechanism that my brain has. So like after I saw that, and then especially because I never went up to dude after that happened, like I was good. Yeah. Like, like I'm not gonna do anything anyway. I don't know how to work a freaking double homicide. Yep. I'm just here getting experience. But when I'm standing from me to this end table away from, I almost stepped on him. Didn't even see him. He's laid out. He's been laid out for the past 20 minutes. Head gone, brains everywhere. My brain had this weird thing where it was like CGI or like a movie, and it looks like somebody just took raw meat and put a bunch of dye on it. Like it didn't. Like, have you ever seen Brains before? Like, who's seen that? I haven't. My brain like would try to play a trick on me and be like, "This is a stage. Like that dude's actually not dead. He's just laying there for the camera. Take." Like that's how my brain would like compartmentalize shit like that. So, and then it always stuck. Like I knew that wasn't the case. Am I making sense?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's common.
It's not.
It's
not.
I don't think it's very common, but
it's not. Like I knew what I was seeing, but like my brain wouldn't let me go there.
Yeah. My
brain would be like, "Nah, dude, that's staged." Like that's have you seen Breaking Bad by chance?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Do you remember when I think it was they like faked Jesse's death and they bought the hamburger patties and took a picture and sent it to the one dude.
To the cartel or whatever it was?
I forget exactly. I've seen the show 6 times over. Yes, that's embarrassing, but I'll admit it. One of my favorite shows of all time. But that's how my brain would go.
Yeah.
Like, oh, at face value, that looks real, but it's not. That's staged.
Did it ever register how real it was? I mean, was there ever a time where like, fuck, this is a pretty shitty situation?
When I was in, no.
No?
Because I was fired up, dude. Like, I loved that job.
Yeah.
I really did. Like, if I could have stayed where I was at, riding around with that dude.
Yeah.
Or even that first year when I got out, rolling around with JP and Musgrave and, all these other guys, Ben.
Just a bunch of young kids.
Just having it, dude. If I could have stayed there, I bid back there. Like, I wanted to stay in North. I got shipped off somewhere else.
Oh, and that kind of ruined it for it?
It's like the worst zone. Like, nobody ever wants to work there. I loved it there. Like this is what the police is.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is what you see on TV. This shit's fun. But if I could have stayed there, I'd probably still be there.
Really?
Hopefully, right?
Right.
Yeah, hopefully. Definitely would have shot somebody by now.
You think so?
Yeah, all those guys have gotten in shootings. Every person I just mentioned has gotten in a shooting.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So the odds you never gotten one, huh?
Mm-mm.
That's pretty fortunate then.
I've had that slack pulled out though a lot of times.
Really?
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. All the time.
Is it? I mean, I know you kind of have a different thought process, but I mean, when you point a gun at somebody, it's a pretty serious situation. And
It's another one of those things that when you're doing it, like, it's not a dot, it's not a target. Like
some
you
dude
got
standing there.
yeah, it's on somebody's chest.
You got
it's a weird feeling, dude.
And when you feel that your finger on the trigger, I mean, it's
Taking slack out. Yeah, that's a weird feeling, and I'm nothing special. Like I don't want that to be confused with some of the guys that you've had on this show. Like that is not me.
yeah.
Like no, I've never pulled that trigger. Some of these guys on your show have. And that's a big, big fucking deal. I'm so glad that I never had to do that.
It's a scary situation, especially nowadays. Even if it's justified, who knows how it plays out?
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I mean, it takes the right camera angle and to not show the beginning or the build up to it, and
Yeah.
you're done.
Done. And that would keep me up.
I bet.
Yeah. Not necessarily in Nashville because I did have really, really good leadership there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like really good leadership.
Was there any crazy domestic violence calls? What's the worst domestic violence call you've been on? Because they can get pretty ugly, man. But
yeah, dude, I've they're all a blur.
yeah.
Dude, I've been on hundreds.
No shit.
Yeah, man.
What's it like going to people's homes
Weird.
and just having?
And I'm 24 and I'm dealing with two 45-year-old, 50 years old, and I'm the adult here. Not all of them are violent. Like I mean, it's just
drunk or fighting.
whatever. Like we've all been in arguments with our wives. Wife gets pissed, had too many wines, call the police. Okay.
Cool it off.
Like, dude, I'm 23. I'm telling y'all how to act like adults. I'm not even married.
That's a weird situation.
I'm not even married at the time.
Yeah.
I got no facial hair, nothing. Clean cut, fade. Like, probably too much Copenhagen in my mouth, but like, neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm giving y'all advice. Go get a counselor. Why am I here? Those were annoying. Like, but they get bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get bad, man.
It's weird to just being a cop is such an interesting thing. At least with us, overseas, we're not your own people.
Yeah.
I mean, we got our worries and our stresses, but you're dealing with it every day for a career, these guys that make it. We do a deployment, we're gone, and cop just gets up, puts a uniform on every day, and goes through the grind.
I think it's really cool what guys like you were doing with your platform. Guys like Rogan, guys like Blake Cook, Sean Ryan, all the podcasts that we probably both listen to, they really shine a light on it. Like, it is really, really a hard job.
Yeah.
And I don't think people realize that, but when it's coming from somebody that people admire, like a Rogan, Sean Ryan, whatever, I think people are starting to understand that
it definitely
this
shines
is
a light.
Serious.
For sure. To be able to just hear these stories.
Yeah.
And it's always that weird, to be transparent. It's weird, me asking, but like, if we don't share these stories, your every average day Joe has no idea what vets have gone through, law enforcement's gone through, firefighters. I mean, all of these first responders. And what's crazy to me is that the amount of charities for veterans just shadows law enforcement. And, because we have a program off of ours, I've talked about a lot on here. No one gives a fuck. It's our hardest funding program is to help cops get basic training, better pistol and carbine classes. And it is, no one cares. It sucks, dude, because
I just don't think how do you describe it unless you get somebody on a show or whatever telling a story?
Yeah.
Nobody knows until somebody gets shot and killed. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You never hear about the good story because that doesn't sell, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you helped Sally find her purse that got stolen at the Walmart and all of her cards and Social Security cards, and she just pulled money out of the bank for her grandkids. We got all of it back. You don't hear about that.
Yeah.
That doesn't sell shit. No, you hear about the dude who fucked up. Always. There's some really, really, really good cops, dude. Like, there's people that would die out there for their community and for the people that they work with. Like really, really good people, not people that put themselves above anybody else. They do it because, unlike me, they really, really wanted to help somebody.
Yep.
That wasn't me, dog. Not initially.
No.
It turned into that. Yeah, man, that made me feel good. But I went in because I thought I'd be good at it. And depending on who you talk to, those answers will vary.
How did becoming a cop change your perspective on people? Because you're in the trenches, so you're learning cultures, you're learning different everything. I mean, because you break down cities and it's off of demographics. And so, as a young kid coming down from Michigan, I mean, how did becoming a cop change your perspective on people in general?
Mental health is a real big issue, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many people that are mentally ill. And I don't mean just like crazy, I mean like they have a sickness, whether they're schizzed out or whatever it may be. Like we would deal with those people constantly hearing voices, thinking somebody's in the corner when they're not, thinking people that are upstairs in the attic when they're not.
Really?
Voices in their head, like, dude, all day, every day.
And we do nothing to help these people.
Nothing. What are you going to do?
That's such the hard part. I mean, you look at the homeless community, veteran or not.
In people, again, everyday people that show up to the bank, put their aid in, go home. Nothing wrong with that. But those people don't see that.
No.
They're the tellers. Oh, you want to make a deposit? Cool, I got you. They don't see that.
And then when you're stop at a stoplight in a bad area, you see some guy half naked running around screaming in the streets. You're like, don't do drugs, kids. But it's the mental battle that they're dealing, and then obviously the drugs and.
That's James. He was out here last week. Let's go get him. Let's take him downtown. They'll hold him for 48 hours, and he'll be back here doing the same shit because nobody wants to help him. I'm the police, sad. Dude. Like, I can't help you if you have a mental illness.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that I can do. One of them, take you to the hospital. Like, I'm not a therapist. I don't write prescriptions. I don't do any of this. Like, you haven't even committed a crime. You just are sick. And somebody calls the police on you because you're freaking them out.
Yeah.
It's not their fault. They're sick, dude. Nobody does anything. There's really no programs for that.
I remember as a kid, you always hear about the mental institution stuff. Like, I mean, you never hear about any of that stuff anymore. People going to these places. I mean, maybe they exist, we just don't, or that's why the homeless community's just exploded so much, because there's nowhere for people to go get mental help.
Yeah.
Where do we send people that are like that? Hospital, then we throw them right back out on the streets after they've sobered up?
That's pretty much exactly how it goes.
That's so unfortunate.
It's so bad that when you bring them in, the nurses will sigh.
Because the person's back again?
Yes.
No shit.
It's that bad, dude. Dude still has his wristband on.
From getting out of the hospital?
From yesterday. Or the day before last.
And you're bringing them right back?
You don't even have to give them their name at the desk. You don't even have to give them DOB. Oh, that's James. He's back. Can we help James out? Can we do something with James? Because obviously what we're doing here, which is somebody calling the police, I show up, James, come over here, brother, let's go. Hop in. I'm not even going to cuff you, dog. Let's go. I'm going to take you downtown. It's all I can do for you, dude. That's all I can do for you, dog. That's it. He don't know what day it is. I take him. He goes. Doctors, nurses check their boxes. They open up the front doors, and then James wanders back.
Works his way
and
back.
It's just this the whole time.
It's a cycle of this.
So that's what I've noticed, dude, is that mental health is a huge, huge problem. And I got to be real careful, man, because I back then would see the worst in everybody opposed to seeing somebody's potential or seeing their best. Mm-hmm. I've gotten way better at that. I hope, at least I feel like I have. My wife tells me that I have, but that's why I left Nashville. I was like, fuck this place. I was like, this place is destroyed. It's so dangerous here. These people are crazy. Like, let's get out of here. Of course, I wanted to move to Montana, right? But then I left Billings. Fuck this place. These people are crazy. I was like, why am I doing this, dude? Yeah. Like, I can't even see the good in anybody.
Well, and it probably doesn't help being a cop either, because, I got a buddy that he lives right down the street here, and he just became a cop, and his little area is right right almost here. You know, he arrested some guy the other day here and stopped by the house beforehand. Was like serving a warrant. But if we talk to him, and he's like, bro, you have no idea how much is going on right here. And I'm like, what? He's like, he's like, I just chased a woman through the kids' park there.
You would never know that, dude. Ever. You would never know that.
So yeah, you really can't live somewhere where I guess you're being a cop unless it's a really nice area because you're just seeing the negative all day.
Yeah.
Even in these nice neighborhoods, I mean, there's still...
That was the big thing where if people would live, let's say, and not many, I don't think anybody lived in North Nashville at the time.
Yeah.
But like some people would work in West. West was a pretty good area. Like West Nashville's kind of ritzy. It's nice and not a whole lot going on. But like, fuck, I wouldn't want to work in the area where I live.
No. Imagine going to a restaurant and you're like looking at somebody looking at you like, oh, okay.
Dude, that's so dangerous. That is so dangerous, dude. Because half the time, I'm not going to recognize them.
No.
I go on 20 calls a day, dog.
They're dealing with that one time they ran into you, and that could have been a year ago, but they're going to remember you.
And I took him in on that warrant. He's got nothing to lose. Didn't back then. Damn sure doesn't now. Fuck you. And I'm out with my woman at a restaurant, and you see me in the mall. Fuck that, dude. That sucks. Yeah. I've had that happen. I've left places. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I took that guy to jail. Let's bounce. Yeah, dude. He's not a fan of me. Are you kidding me? He's not going to come up and be like, hey, long time no see. Tyler, what's up?
You changed my life.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe it's happened, but what's the percentage of it is probably leaning toward not.
On the caveat, dude, I've had people come up to me, hey, can you run my name really quick? Sure. I think I have warrants. Can you run my name? I just want to square this away. Yeah, dude, you got 4 outstanding. Let's go. Thank you, man. I needed to get this off my chest. I want to just take care of this. I'm trying to turn it around. Thank you so much. You're welcome, I guess. Shit, I just got 4 bodies. I didn't do nothing. Great, thank you. I've had that happen where people are actually trying to turn their shit around.
I mean, good for them.
Yeah.
It's got to be a weird scenario
for you. It's very weird. It's very strange.
Especially when you hit enter, that just...
I'm like, are you cool? You got 4 outstanding. Do I need backup or are we good here? It's like, you should never arrest somebody by yourself. Like, you really shouldn't. I mean, we've all done it, but you shouldn't do that. It's not smart.
I mean, because it's people's last resort.
Yeah, especially if they don't want to go. When somebody wants to go, it's kind of a little bit more lax. But I've had that happen a lot, honestly.
Where they're just ready. They don't put up a fight?
No, they run my name. I'm pretty sure I have outstanding warrants. I want to take care of these. Yeah, you actually do. You have 4 misdemeanor warrants.
Is this you just parked somewhere, like just chilling, waiting, and somebody comes?
The one that comes to mind is at the old jail in Nashville, where you take them to jail, you'd park in the Sally Port or whatever, and then you would have to walk across the street, literally walk across the street to like get the warrant signed and all that shit.
Oh, okay.
And I'm parked there, like just, and dude comes out of the woodwork. Hey, can you run my name? I think I have warrants. Okay, sure. Well, this is going to be really easy, dude. We just got to go right over there. Like, literally, we crossed the street, and I took him in. Really? And I went back, got the other warrant served, and that was it.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's the one that sticks out for sure.
And then how much paperwork comes from that?
Those are easy.
Are they?
Yeah, but it can get kind of fucked up when, let's say you get in a car chase or something actually, something high speed happens. You get 5 minutes of fun for 4 hours of paperwork. That's something that people don't see. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, that's a part of the job that isn't fun. That was fun, but
this is
because some guys, like me included, pick your spots. How much fun do you want to have? Because you're not going home when you're supposed to, right? Like, and people can say this, that, and the third, but it's true. If you know you're getting off in an hour, you might not want to go do a random Terry stop.
Oh, I would imagine.
Like, you idiot. Like, that's your fault.
I feel that's human nature. If I was a cop and I was an hour out for my shift being over, I'd be like unless it was major.
Praying, dude. Praying that your number doesn't get called.
Are you getting overtime at least or no?
Yeah, but keep your fucking money. If I want overtime, I'll go work a side job on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to go home. Like, come on, dude. I'm trying to go home. Yeah. I hated staying after.
Oh, I bet. How often does that happen?
A lot. Yeah, a lot. In Nashville, a lot. I don't know if my wife walked in or not, but a lot. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That would be, to me, that would be the shitty part.
It's like, yeah, you're getting 2 hours, time and a half or whatever it is. But like, dog, keep your money. I'm straight. I'm trying to go home.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I got a lady at the house. It's Friday. I'm getting like weekend. Like,
Yeah, it's your Friday.
I've put my time in this week.
Dude goes blowing by. You're like, maybe next time.
Like if I wanted to get overtime, I'd go work the bus stop from 7 to 2 and then go to my shift. And then,
I bet a bus stop is popping in Nashville.
dude, that was my favorite.
Why?
I just loved it. People would hate that job. Like we'd have to sign up via this app or whatever for like extra jobs. They'd come out once a week and you'd be getting, I don't know, $50 an hour or whatever it was at the time, which is pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
When really all you're doing is just sitting in your call, and when the security at the bus stop calls for police intervention, you go down and you handle it. But you see some, MTA down there was interesting.
Yeah.
And you've seen
You're dealing with all sorts of people.
I'm not even trying to be funny, but I use this, and you ask anybody that I used to work with, I used to use this line. Have you seen Training Day?
Oh, it's been a while.
You want to go to jail or you want to go home?
That's all.
I used that line so many times at the bus stop.
What are people doing? Just gathering?
Like they're
drugs?
trying to take a bus when they don't have a ticket or whatever, and they won't get off the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And these security guards aren't going to do anything. Like, they're not the police. We are. And that's one of my favorite movies of all time with Denzel. You want to go to jail or you want to go home?
All day.
All day I would say that. All day I would say that. And the guys I'd be working with would be like, you really saying this right now? I'm like, I'm not technically on duty. Like, I'm working a side gig. Yeah, I'm representing the department, but fuck this. Get off the bus. I'll take you to jail. Like, I'm getting paid the same no matter what, but like, just get off the bus.
Yeah, do us both a favor.
Do us both a favor. Jail or home. Okay. I love doing that. That was so much fun.
I bet you that is just a cauldron of just
everything.
Characters.
Whatever you want. Yeah. They could almost charge admission there. Like, people watching at its finest, dude. Like, don't worry about going to the airport, the park. Go to the bus station.
Yeah.
All different kinds of creatures, dude. I'm not lying. You hit it right on the head, though. It's true.
Well, yeah.
Everybody. Yeah, all different walks of life.
What was the hardest part of working in Nashville?
The hardest part of working in Nashville.
I know cops all have to deal with some sort of moral balance of dealing the right things, and there's this hard situations. And I mean, as a cop, I mean, it's not an easy job.
I don't know. I could tell you what the hardest part about working in Billings, and we can get there when we get there.
Yeah.
There really wasn't anything hard
about
working in Nashville. It was a really good job.
So you enjoyed it?
I did like it a lot.
Good.
Like I left because I left a really good situation. Like
Why?
a really good. I wanted to move to Montana.
That was it, huh?
Yeah. Like I worked with really good people, had awesome leadership.
Yep.
Like wasn't getting micromanaged. That for me, dude, that's like my biggest thing. You micromanage me,
out,
dude.
I feel you.
I can't stand that.
Yeah,
I can't stand it. Just let me do my job.
Especially you feeling like a grown ass man. You're out there dealing with bullshit all day. The last thing you want is some supervisor just up your shit all day.
Yeah, but yeah, I left a really good situation. There really wasn't anything hard. I mean, working in South Nashville was difficult because there's a lot of Hispanics. That was pretty challenging.
Yeah.
Trying to communicate with somebody on Google Translator. And if there's not a Spanish-speaking officer on duty, like, you're fishing for it, right? Like, this person doesn't even have an actual driver's license. They give me a Mexican ID. It's like, that's annoying. It wasn't difficult. It wasn't hard, but, you know, it slows it down pretty well.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know if they're being sarcastic. Like, they don't speak English. At least they're not portraying like they do. Mm-hmm. My Spanish is something that I should have taken a lot more seriously in school because I took Spanish in school.
Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, and I just dicked off, and I really regret that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think bilingual pays huge dividends.
Were you doing a lot of gangs down there, or is it just...
Yeah, dude, and we had this thing where we were in the academy, and they're running us through all the gangs in, you know, Nashville and so on and so forth, and a lot of them were juveniles.
Gangs?
Yeah.
Really?
A lot of juveniles were in these gangs.
Oh, okay.
Yes, like I'm talking 15, 16-year-old kids.
Are these South American gangs or...
No. Just black dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
were the kids pushing drugs? Is that what they were using them for?
They're just killing people.
Really?
Yeah, and they're stealing cars. And I literally raised my hand, and I was like, this could have been arrogance. I was super naive. I literally raised my hand during this presentation as whoever it was giving us the presentation. We're freaking, we don't even have a patch, dude. Like, we're in the academy.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we really concerned with these kids? Like, these are 15-year-old kids. Fuck these kids.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to be the police. Like, these kids ain't got shit. He goes, these kids will fucking kill you. They have nothing to lose. They do not care. They're dumb. They have nobody at home. They have no responsibility. They're just out banging.
Really? These are true.
Banging.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know what kid.
No. I mean, we'd have
And
our...
he's got, and then if they're trying to prove something, I mean, they're up, but the kid's trying to prove something to get accepted into a gang.
Mm-hmm.
They tell him he's got to kill a cop.
Dude, I could show
somebody.
you pictures of some of these people that I've taken to jail, and you're going to be like, what? Are you serious? Yeah,
children?
dog. Yeah, I'm just talking like gang member.
Oh.
This is what a gang member looks like.
Yeah.
Like, that's a gang member. You'd be like, what? So you're dealing with these kind of people? Yeah, dog. Yup.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
But I was like, we're really worried about these punk kids?
You just didn't know.
Yeah, they'll fucking kill you. They do not care. It's like, yeah, all right, whatever. No joke. Yep, they do not care. They have nobody at home, dude. And it's not their fault. But they grew up in the PJs. Mom's a drug addict. Dad is not in the picture. They're with the wrong crowd. They don't go to school. And when you take a juvenile to juvenile, slap on the wrist.
So this kid's out just banging hard.
Until he gets
stealing cars.
until he gets of age, there's really no consequence.
So they could kill somebody and then they're right back out.
I don't really necessarily know about that, but
I mean, if they're not getting caught,
oh well,
they
of course, if they're not
hemmed
getting
up for some other shit. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, if you steal a car, if you rob somebody, this, that, and the third, you're really not getting the full consequences if you were 18 and above.
really.
Here, slap on the wrist, dog. You're juvenile. You're a kid.
So these kids are doing all the dirty work.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Did you catch a lot of underage kids stealing cars?
All the time.
No
Kids
shit.
that don't even have driver's licenses. You want to know if you're ever looking for a stolen car, how to know if it's stolen or not? If the seat belts are buckled. So the ding, ding, ding doesn't go off. And then that way they can just bail. Yeah. If the seat belts are buckled, like, you know, when you're driving around the back roads, glassing for deer or whatever, you don't have your seatbelt on because you're going 15 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, if you're in a bad area and that's the case, they're not glassing for deer. They're looking for lights in their rear view because they're dipping. Hell yeah. They don't have to make the motion to take the belt off. Yeah.
Just little signs like that.
Little signs like that. Slate was so good, dude. He used to be able to read license plates in the rear view mirrors, where he wouldn't even have to turn around to look suspicious. He could just look in the side mirror and read the plate backwards to me.
Really?
So good, dude. So good. Best.
These guys are watching. I mean, every car. Are you in marked or unmarked?
We were in a marked, but I actually, when I got cut loose at one point, had an unmarked, and that was baller.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Roll right up on
that
dudes.
was sick. Yeah. It wasn't even my car either, but I got to drive it for a couple months. That was gangster.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That was so cool.
Just because you get much closer? Or?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and there's tell signs, right, with the lights on the side, but, like, they don't say police. Mm-hmm. I'm driving a freaking Chevy Malibu, murdered out.
Yup.
Mm-hmm. It was cool.
No shit.
Yeah, it was fun.
God, being a cop is wild, man. Like,
It's not too late, dog. You're only 40.
Nah, fuck that.
We had a dude that was like 45 that came through our academy.
I
Bert.
don't know.
My boy Bert.
Couldn't pay me enough, even in my early days. I might have mentioned it on here before, but I was going to super interested in becoming a police officer. And then in high school, we had to do these interns to like a job field that you wanted to do. So I wasn't sure if it was military or law enforcement at the time, and I did a ride along. And the cops, these high schoolers come up, and so I get to ride with this cop, and bro, like first day we go into this hoarder house, and it was paths through this house and cat shit on all, like it's just eye level with you, and the smell. I'm like standing there in my fucking Letterman jacket and jeans and like some K-Swiss shoes. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? Mm-hmm. And this cop's like, oh, on to the next one. And we went to a couple more, and I was like, you deal with this every day? He's like, you don't even know. Mm-hmm. And after that was some more just bullshit going in people's homes. And I went home. I was like, I think I'm good. I'm gonna join the military instead.
I almost was a Marine.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I got rejected from MSP,
Yeah.
I went to the recruiting office.
Should have done
I
it.
took the test. My dad was pissed.
Was he?
Yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't, but I think about it a lot.
Yeah.
All my buddies are military, and if my kid wanted to go to the military, I wouldn't have a problem with it at all.
Yeah.
At all.
It's a good route. I mean, it's not for everybody, and it's not for everybody to do forever, you know. But I think it would change this country around. Like a lot of these other countries, if you don't go to college, they should serve at least 2 years in the military.
I think that's great.
I think it's a great program because it'll straighten you out real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah, and I didn't even really need straightened out.
Yeah.
But like going through the academy,
Well,
like
just-
that, it just teaches you how to be an adult, man.
Yeah.
Like responsibility.
I don't want to say you grow up, but you grow up.
You do.
You turn that new chapter from being home and college kid, and then when you leave and go through the academy or the military, it's dude, you sever that umbilical cord and you start becoming an adult, and that's kind of like the first chapter into growing up. And I think it would help a lot of this generation that's lost.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
And so it might be some dude's dream. They might have absolutely had no idea or no clue or no want in the wanting to be in, but they might get in and get a good job and love it and end up career in it. I think that's something if it was implemented here, I would 100% support.
I think it's a great option.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my buddies that were in the military are doing really well for themselves.
Yep.
None of them are in anymore, but
yeah,
I mean, they're all doing really well for themselves. They're all responsible,
Yep.
Good leaders. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it at all.
No, I 100% support that.
Yeah, me too.
So what took you from, I mean, obviously just wanting to move from Nashville to Montana? I mean, that's quite the decision to make.
Yeah, it was. It was a COVID thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had my wife's from Ohio. I'm from Michigan. And like every Midwestern person for vacation, they go to Florida.
Yep.
And our vacation was scheduled when COVID pretty much popped off, and
Okay.
everything in Florida was shut down.
Yeah.
So we canned the vacay, and we're like, hey, let's do something in like August. Like hopefully this shit calms down. Nobody knows what's going on.
Yep.
And started calming down. She's like, where do you want to go? I was like, let's go somewhere we've never been. She's like, well, where? I was like, I've never been to Montana. She's like, me neither.
Really?
She goes, what's there? I was like, I don't know. I heard it's really pretty there. Like, I feel like it'd be great. And I've told this story a couple times, but I secretly knew exactly why I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Elk hunting.
Yeah, dude. We went to Bozeman, had a blast for 7 or 10 days, got on the plane, and we were super bummed that we were going back to Nashville.
That was a sign, huh?
And I said, we should move here. My wife goes, we should move here. 7 months later, vehicles packed, heading to Montana.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, growing up in Michigan, obviously you're dealing with the snow and cold and all that. You get all
That
the
ain't
seasons
nothing.
up there, you know.
It ain't nothing.
Yeah. So moving to Montana
Builds character.
for sure. So what was the difference? Obviously, every department I feel has its good and bads, but what was the transition like going from Nashville, that I feel is a super busy, at least the interactions that you had with the people. Mm-hmm. How did that compare to moving the Billings you went to?
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, in Nashville, we had Northeast, Southwest, Midtown, Hermitage. I think we had 8 or 9 different precincts with A, B, and C shift.
Okay.
And each precinct had their own building. So, like, I worked with people in Nashville that I didn't even know.
Oh, okay.
Like I didn't even, like, they could have came up to me at a restaurant and been like, hey, what do you do? I
There's
work
that many.
I work for the PD. Oh, so do I. Where do you work? I work in Hermitage. Oh, I'm in North. But we would never see each other.
No shit.
Because they're on a completely different side of the city with their own supervisors, their own coworkers. In Billings, there's 3 shifts, but there's one building. Like, there's Billings.
So you get to learn everybody.
Yeah. I mean, there's like, you got the Heights, you got the West End, South Side, but like all those people meet in one spot, and then everybody says, go team, and then they go to work.
Yeah.
So you know everybody.
Do you like that or no?
Fuck no.
No? Why
I
not?
hated that.
Why?
I just didn't like it, dude.
Okay.
Because everybody knows everybody. And I don't like everybody knowing everybody.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And it was super like good old boy system.
Okay.
And I might catch heat for like, but if you're from Montana and you've like a generation Montanan, you know this, where if you're not from Montana, like I'm not, sometimes people get upset with that.
Oh, for sure.
And that's just what it is. And that's fine because this is their state. Montanians do stuff a certain way, so on and so forth.
It's everywhere out here.
Right.
Yeah.
But I always say everybody's from fucking somewhere. Like, if you don't think that I respect the state of Montana, why don't you come hunt with me? And then you'll see how much I love this state.
Exact. Yeah, I get you.
So it was really strange for me because they treated me like I wasn't from there. But they knew where I was coming from because they flew down to Nashville to talk to my people that had nothing but positive things to say about me. Coworkers, supervisors, lieutenants, all of it.
So they hired you and then there was a problem?
Big problem.
Why?
I was under a microscope there.
Just you or everybody?
I mean, I don't know about everybody, but I sure was.
Why?
I think I rubbed people the wrong way.
How?
I was blunt. I policed a certain way.
Blunt. My wife, that's one of the things she loves and hates about me, how blunt I am. And a lot of people don't like it.
That's not how we do things here, Bam. Really?
I deal with that all the time.
Did the job get done? Yep. It just didn't get done how we do it. Okay.
What was so different? It's pretty, I want to say liberal up there.
Where?
Billings?
No.
Where am I? Bozeman.
Bozeman.
I'm thinking of Bozeman. Okay, Bozeman's pretty liberal. So if Billings is good old boys, and I mean, what are you doing so differently? Obviously, you're learning a whole different culture,
dude.
So you're dealing with that.
You want to hear a funny story about that? I didn't have to go to the academy. I was a lateral transfer.
Okay.
They hired 3 of us, me and 2 other guys. One dude was from LA. The other dude was from Tampa. Okay. I get thrown with an FTO again. Very expedited process. I know how to do this.
Yeah.
Like, just learn the system.
You're 3 years into being a cop, right? At this point, roughly?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to classify it on experience, call it at least 6.
Okay.
With what I've done.
Yeah.
Spade's a spade. That's where I'm at. So I get to ride on with this girl, and call comes in, hey, let's kick these transients off the street, homeless people. Okay. I walk up to them. A sergeant shows up just to see how I do. Hey, blah, blah, blah. What's your name? Buffalo. Let's try this again. What's your name? Buffalo. I look at my FTO. I look at the sergeant. They go, I'm about to call this out on air. Like, hey, can you run, I guess, Buffalo? I was like, is that your first name or your last name? Ruben Buffalo. Okay. I thought he was running game on me. Swear to God. I look at the people around me and they're like, key up, like, get his information, see if he has warrants. Yeah, whatever I was, 579, can you run Ruben Buffalo? Yep, stand by. What the fuck? He's native. Natives have unique names like that.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
I had no
idea.
Okay, yeah, because you're dealing.
I'm not from here.
Yeah, they got the reses, and so you're dealing with all.
Yep,
it's a different world.
He's straight off the crow. I had no idea. I'm like, I'm about to look like a fool. Can you run Mr. Two Moons? The next guy's name was Two Moons.
Dancing Bear.
Yeah. Exactly. You're not far off.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm about to look like a jackass on like my second day.
So you thought he was just messing with you.
And I'm looking at these people. They're like, really? I had no idea.
Really? Yeah, so now you went from gangbangers to dealing with the res.
Which ain't dick.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing.
Yeah, after going from literally a kid, you turn your back on him, we'll kill you.
It's preschool. These guys are just drunk. They're here off the res because the res is dry.
Yeah.
They're just getting drunk and smoking weed. They ain't doing nothing wrong. They're just homeless.
So would you prefer that, or would you prefer
that shit sucked.
Boring?
Dude, and it's hard to like keep me enthused with that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh yeah, Mr. Buffalo has 3 outstanding felony warrants. Turn around, Mr. Buffalo. Nope. cut them a citation and wish them well because there's no room in the jail to take them.
Really?
What the fuck are we doing here then?
Okay, I can see that.
What am I doing here? What's going on?
And then they're not going to pay the citation, which then he's going to get another warrant. And that's just...
Now he's got 4 next time you talk to him instead of 3. What are we doing, man?
That would be frustrating.
And I let that be heard.
Oh, and they didn't like it?
No, fuck no, they didn't like that. No, but it's like, what are we doing? Why am I here? I'm not babysitting. Are we the police or not? So I'm going to get this dude a freaking citation, and I'm going to see him next week, and he's going to have 4 instead of 3. What's going on? Why am I here? Like, it's super cake, dude. I'm working 4/10s, day shift. Like, I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
I went 2 shifts there without 1 call before.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I feel like a lot of cops would like that, though. You just built it up. Wasn't
Dude,
for you.
I'm 27, 28 at the time.
You wanted
Coming from where I came from. Like,
that's
if
torture.
I'm at work, dude, let's work.
Yeah.
Like, let's quote unquote make a difference. Let's take people to jail. We're the police.
Why was the jail so overfull?
It just wasn't big enough, I guess. Like, there was just no room for anybody else. Like,
That's
handcuff
crazy.
them to the fucking chair, I guess. Like, I mean, like, what are we doing?
Oh, shit.
What are we doing here? Like, this is the biggest city in Montana and our jail's full? Okay. What's it like in Columbus, Montana? What's it like in Dillon? What's it like in Roundup?
Yeah.
Is there any room there? Dude, we ran a dude's name one time. He had almost $250,000 in warrants. Felonies.
That's impressive.
Yeah, dog. It just cut him a sight and, yeah, move on. I will go to Walmart right now, buy a chair, bolt it to the ground in the jail, and let's put him there. $250,000 worth of felony warrants? You're straight?
That could be frustrating.
Come on, dude, what are we doing? Right? Doesn't that sound crazy?
That does.
It's true, dude.
It does. I feel like that's like how, I mean, being a cop in Portland.
It's true, man, and it's...
I don't know how they would, like, how do you do your job, and what is your job?
Yeah.
Is it just like a show of force? You're just there?
I've never touched on it, ever, just because, like, is what it is. But that department is a fucking joke. The Billings Police Department is a shithole.
Really?
If you listen to this, go work in Bozeman.
No shit.
Yeah, dude. It is a
that
dumb,
bad, huh? Is it just leadership?
Terrible.
Or does it come from the state above,
Nah, leadership. Yeah.
Who's running it? I mean, why are they making these decisions?
Who knows? Chief's been there far too long.
Oh.
But he's getting cut a healthy check. So
Yep.
I don't blame him. Ride it out, old boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. And I liked the chief. The chief was cool. He always treated me pretty fair.
Who had the problem with you? Supervisors?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All the supervisors used to work out on shift. We get like I think it was hour lunch break.
Okay.
We're working 4/10s, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm literally like, I would see them working out on shift. Like, it's common knowledge. Well, now I want to work out. Now it's a problem. Now you're going to talk to the chief.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Dude, I have so many examples. Like, it's crazy. I wanted to get my file to bring it, but I'm not sure they had enough paper downtown to print it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they'd give it to me anyways, but it was a joke.
Of just write-ups and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So you're just getting written up constantly?
All day, every day.
But they wouldn't fire you?
Bullshit, petty stuff. They were trying to make me quit. Yeah. They weren't going to fire me because they don't have enough bodies, but they were trying to get me quit. Get me to quit.
What's some of the bullshit that they're writing you up on?
Working out on duty, not having a body camera on to knock on a door when you know nobody's home. That was a coworker that wrote me up for that.
Your coworkers could write you up?
Mm-hmm.
I thought like the law enforcement community was all about brotherhood.
Yeah,
and
right?
Sticking together.
Mm-hmm. What else, man? There's a laundry list of things. Showed up 2 minutes late one time. They got to talk with the chief. Yeah. 2 minutes late to roll call. That got to talk with the chief.
Yeah.
First time I ever got in trouble there was during admin when they were, it was like an admin week where we don't even have a badge yet.
Yeah.
And they gave me, I want to say 4 weeks until my start date. And I live in Nashville. Hey, You guys got any wiggle room? I appreciate the opportunity. Like, this is great. I'm coming. I'm stoked to work there.
But
I live in Nashville. I haven't even quit this job.
yeah,
Like, I'm going to give them 2 weeks. We have zero family there. Like, can you wiggle on this at all? Nope. These are the dates. Roger. Okay. I'll be there. So we're going through like a little admin week, and I'm in the classroom. 3 of us in there, me and 2 other dudes. And she's giving us a presentation on how to work the computers in the car, which that's not going to do anything for me. First off, I need to get in the car and work on the computer to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to remember anything that you're telling me right now.
Yeah, exact same.
I'm on my phone texting my wife as we're trying to close on this house in this town that we now live in. We're staying in an Airbnb, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
that adds up.
This female officer, maybe she was a sergeant at the time. She gets up, comes over to me, takes my phone out of my hand and places it. Or no, I think she took it. She either took it or she put it upside down on the table and didn't say a word to me. Are we in the 10th grade right now?
So
right from there, I mean, we're talking like day 2. I was in the shit house the whole time.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm like, dude, I'm not on IG. I'm trying to close on this house like right now.
Try to square my life away.
Yeah.
I just moved here for you guys.
Yeah. I got 80 grand that I'm about to pay these people for a down payment on this crib. I can step out, but like I need to handle this.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about your computer right now. I'm not going to know how to do this until I get in the car.
For sure.
And then from there on out, it was just one thing after the other. Yeah.
That's frustrating.
Super frustrating. And it's like, y'all knew where I was from. If you didn't want me here, don't hire me. There's a reason you did. And it's because all the recs that I had, the people you talked to, were solid people and knew that I was really good at what I did. That's why y'all hired me, right?
That's got to be like...
It was so bad, dude.
That's depressing because obviously you love being a cop.
At one point, dude, it was like 3 write-ups in a row. And this isn't like a, hey, keep this in mind. Like, hey, don't do that, man. No, like this is going up all the way to the chief. And I forget what they called it. But basically it's like a sit down where you are under oath. And at the end of it, they can either discipline you and or you're gone. Like, see ya. I'm in the chief's office under microphones, like tape recordings, the whole 9.
Like, I feel like
I think
they
called it like
there.
Was it I don't remember if it was due process, whatever they fucking called it, some bullshit term. But yeah, like I'm like this. It's a big deal. Like this isn't like a slap on the wrist. Like, hey, dude, like don't do that
over nothing.
Like, dude, you were 2 minutes late. You good? Like, show up on time, brother. Fuck, sorry, you're right. Overslept. Fuck, my bad. Nah, dude, you're going to talk to the big guy. So now you're freaking out. I'm here. If I get fired, I guess I can go be a bouncer. Like I've done that, right? Yep. Like we alluded to that earlier.
Yeah.
Go downtown, be a bouncer, and make $12 an hour. There was like 3 back to back, like chief. And after the 3rd one, they're like, yo. I'm like, are we good here? Because this shit was happening like weeks prior, months prior, stuff that would like come up. And I'm like, are we?
Oh, so they're bringing up old
stuff. They're like watching footage on me, the whole 9. How much time you got? Like this can go on.
I'm cool with whatever. How much time you got?
I'm being smart, but there was like 3 write-ups in a row. And after the 3rd one got cleared and stuff, I'm like, are we straight? Like, do I have anything else coming down the pipe that I need to know about? Because this is really wearing on me.
Yeah.
Nope. You're good. In the clear? Yep, you're good. Fresh start, Tyler. Okay, I can do a fresh start, no problem. Like, mind my P's and Q's and head down, chin up. Got it. I drive home. That was like the last thing I did that day. It was my Friday. I drive home. I check into roll call after my 3 days off. I was not in my uniform for more than 30 minutes, considering the drive home after the previous week and then coming to roll call. I was in my uniform for 30 minutes. Hey, can you stay after roll call? We need to talk. We just talked 3 days ago. You said I was in the clear. Yeah, but this came up. I don't even remember what it was. It's a laundry list. I should have brought in the list.
Yo, you literally have the list?
Yeah, I have a whole file.
Oh
like I wanted to get it to bring it because I had a feeling this would come up. But like I said, I don't think they have enough paper at the town hall to print my file. And he gave me some bullshit thing like you didn't have your body camera on or whatever. And I literally looked at this lieutenant and I said, "Are y'all trying to make me fucking quit?" Point blank, period.
What was his reaction?
No, but we got to handle this, whatever it was. And one example, man, is this was my fault. I probably wasn't as detailed as I should have been on a report.
Okay.
Because I'm just frustrated at this point. I can't take anybody to jail, so on and so forth. Maybe took a shortcut or two on this report, and that was the one write-up that I had that I full responsibility. You're right. I should have done better.
Yeah.
For sure. If I fuck up, I'll man up to it.
For sure. Have to.
It is what it is. Responsibility, right? Okay, you're right. So a couple weeks go by, and again, I wasn't thorough on this case. A hot call comes up in my zone. Everybody drops what they're doing, and they go to this. I'm on a missing child report. Mm-hmm. I'm on the phone with somebody's mother. They can't find their kid. This call comes out in my zone, literally 5 minutes away from me. I don't go to that hot call because they're going to roast me that I skipped out on this call and wasn't thorough on this call to go take the hot call. They're going to roast me for that.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I just got in trouble for. I wasn't thorough.
Yep.
No, this is important. Like, this kid's missing. We need to find this kid. I was totally wrong. I got in trouble for not going to that hot call and staying on the call that I was currently on, which was an important call that needed to be solved. We have a missing kid on our hands. You should have left that call. You were right down the road. But you just wrote me up last week for not being thorough on my investigations. I can't win. What are we doing?
Frustrating.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
So, like, you look at Nashville, great experience. You look at Billings Police, not a great experience. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I literally brought a tape recorder because I would always have to go talk to the captain before to give my story, get under microphone. Mm-hmm. They'd tape my statement or whatever, and then that would get presented to the chief. Then I'd have to go talk to the chief. I put my recorder in my pocket to record that conversation. And I said, what's the deal? I have representation, obviously. And he goes, "Tyler, clearly somebody here has a vendetta against you." That's a hostile work environment, dude. What did I do? You have a vendetta against me?
From the start.
How can I trust leadership now?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have my back. You're the captain and you're telling me this. Somebody has it out for you here, Tyler. You're the captain and you're telling me this. From then, I was like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Like, what happens if shit hits the fan?
That's scary.
What am I going to do?
Because you're an example.
One of the highest people on the chain of command just told me that, Tyler, that dude was straight. Like, I won't drop names, but people listen to it, they'll know who it is. That captain treated me so fairly. Mm-hmm. One of the few people that did there. He's like, somebody has it out for you here. And I held on to that.
Oh, how do you not?
I held on to not only that, but I held on to that recording. Because at one point I was going to throw that on the chief's desk during one of these meetings or, disciplinary things that I was going through.
Oh, that the captain told you that there was a vendetta out for you?
And I know they heard it. I never presented it, but I held on to that because I did have to turn that recorder in when I left. And it was on there. I know they heard it.
Yeah.
And I know that they were like, oh, fuck. Like, that could have been really bad. Mm-hmm. Because he had no idea that I was recording him, but I didn't care.
Sucks, dude.
I didn't care. I had to look out for me, dude.
100% at that point.
Like, what am I going to do here? But
what do you think it was?
I wasn't everybody's friend, probably. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not going to go into roll call, walk up to Lieutenant, how was your weekend, brother? Sir, I should say. How was your weekend, sir? I don't give a fuck how your weekend went, dude.
For sure.
I don't. Now, would people do that all the time? Yeah. Because they want a promotion, because they want this. I will never dick ride anybody for anything. Just look at my work. Mm-hmm. I've always been like that, man. I'm not going to kiss any ass to get anywhere. Because, like, if you don't care how my weekend was,
nope.
Why am I going to,
I'm the same way,
I'm not that way, dude.
Same
and
way.
Again, like, that rubbed everybody wrong because it's like a party every roll call. Everybody's talking bullshit, and it's like, none of you guys are all fake fuckers, man.
Yeah.
None of you guys care about nobody. Like, everybody's just rah-rah just to act like they're rah-rah and act like they're here.
And since you didn't play the game,
I didn't play the game. They didn't like that.
Yeah.
I never had to play the game. Never would, even if I had to.
Because you had a job to do.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be anybody's friend. Talk to the people in Nashville. I said that in a roll call one time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm here to do my job. If we become friends,
cool.
Sick. If you want to dick off after the call's over with, hell yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm all for it. Like, camaraderie's huge. Like, the vibe needs to be up. I'm all for that. But, like, I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to put on, like, a happy face to, like, get somewhere. They didn't like that.
That's a bummer, bro. It just, you went from such a cool, fun department to such just a shitbag one that.
But such a blessing, dude.
Yeah?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Got you into what you're doing now.
Yeah, such a blessing.
Before we transition out, are you cool with telling the story that you wrote in your bio?
Which one?
About the cop that took the bullet and you had to transport him?
Yeah.
You're cool with telling that just so people hear it?
Yeah. Yep. So,
I mean, if you want to jump into that, I know it's probably a pretty shitty time, but
I told it not long ago.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty much everything that we just talked about, all these disciplinary actions, is really having me question things.
Yeah.
Like it's been probably a little bit over a year that I'm like, Morgan, this is a bad situation.
Yeah.
She's like, Tyler, you moved us here. Like, Tyler, you took this job. Like, you should have done more research and not picked the biggest department in the state and maybe gone somewhere else. Like, I didn't do any research. Like, my fault, for sure.
How do you know it's going to be the toxic environment like that?
Didn't know. And, I mean, all this is coming week after week, month after month, and I'm like, this is really not good. Like, I have to get out of here because, God forbid, dude, I'm going to get in some major shit if I actually have to go the extra mile. Right? If I injure somebody, if I shoot somebody, if I kill somebody by doing what needs to be done. That's the job.
Yeah.
Period. That's the job.
Yeah.
We had this conversation for like 2 hours, dude. Sitting just like this.
Yep.
She's like, you just gotta stick with it, man. Just like keep being yourself. Like, I mean, it's steady income. It's not a lot, but like I have insurance. Like, it's security, man. Like, this is my career. I'm just gonna like bail. I had no plan.
Yeah.
And nothing.
This was the plan.
This was the plan.
Yeah.
I didn't know for how long, but like it definitely more than the 2 years that I've been here.
Yeah, we're in it.
Yeah, like I was at least going to do like 5, 6, 7 and then like maybe figure it out. Like, we just moved here, bro. We've been in this house for a year.
Yeah.
And we have this 2-hour conversation, however long it was. And then the next day I go to work. I'm working days. Roll calls at 06. Get this call. It's in a trailer park. Go talk to this lady. She goes, my neighbor is shooting pellet guns, like pellets through my window. Sure shit is, dude. Her windows are blown out. Like, this is bad. Like, I mean, it's only a pellet, but like somebody's actively shooting these people's windows out. Look at these messages on Facebook. This crazy, like, this is my neighbor. I'm going to kill these fucking people. Fuck my neighbors, this, that, and the third. I'm like.
So the neighbors are watching the neighbor that's shooting at them make posts on Facebook about
She's showing them to me. I'm like, this is bad.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, you guys were just out here 2 hours ago. I was like, whoa, I wasn't here.
Yep.
Like, that was midnight shift. We just got on shift. It's 6:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, it's me and 3 other people. And I'm like, this is a bad deal. Like, I want to know why nothing was, like, what happened? Like, was this taken care of? Like, did we make contact with the person that's shooting this person's windows out? What happened on this midnight call? And it's nothing's in the computer yet because this shit just happened. Like, there's no reports that are uploaded. I mean,
they're still doing their reports probably back at the station.
I'm sure they're probably submitted by now, but I mean, you get kicked back for a correction. Okay. Sergeant has to look at it. Next person has to look at it. They're not there. Is anybody still working, like, from midnights? Can tell me what's going on?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Key up a sergeant. Hey, like, this is our situation. Like, we got a lady that's getting her windows blown out by her crazy neighbor lady. Like, ghost on the radio. No comms on the radio.
Really?
Okay. I look at the other 3. I was like, let's go try to make contact. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, let's do our jobs. Let's arrest this lady. I walk up to this trailer. No answer. No answer. I go to knock for the second or third time, whatever it was, and I got my earpiece in. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay. Like, don't knock on the door. Okay. Why? Get on the phone. This lady's crazy. We're looking her stuff up. She's got guns in the house. She's making threats towards this neighbor. Okay. Hey, Sarge, sounds like we should call the SWAT team.
No.
Sounds like we should call the SWAT team. I'm not kicking this door down.
Yeah.
Like, I just tried to make contact, but nobody answered. And apparently I wasn't even supposed to do that, but I don't know. Like, let's work. Let's do a job. Okay. This is a SWAT call out. Like, this lady's barricaded in her fucking house. We need to get the SWAT team out. Finally, SWAT team comes out. My job's pretty much done at this point,
yeah.
Right? Like, it's my zone, but like, I'm not on the fucking SWAT team.
Yeah.
I got buddies that are on the SWAT team, but I'm not. I'm sitting next to my other buddy who's working the drone, and, you know, we got the drone over the top. So they can't get in contact with this lady. She's not answering her phone. We got her phone number. Obviously, I tried to knock on the door. That's out of the question now. We have the lieutenant there, who's the SWAT lieutenant, who's the lieutenant that also isn't a fan of Tyler. He's there, doing his job to the fullest by sitting in the passenger in the driver's seat of his car. Mm-hmm. He's not doing anything. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they decide that we need to make contact with this lady. And the way that we're going to make contact with this lady is take a team of, I think, 4 SWAT guys, and we are going to break the door down, the front door, and we are going to throw a burner phone through the front door so we can call that phone and have comms with this lady. Okay.
You could just like put a tear gas through the window and smoke her out in a little trailer.
Or maybe just break one of the windows and throw the phone in the window.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know your background. My background's not as extensive as yours, but correct me if I'm wrong here. If you're going to hit a house, we should probably hit a house, right? If we're going to knock the fucking front door down, let's knock the fucking front door down with purpose to actually take over the house instead of throw a phone through the door frame. I am literally on the door with my boy who's working. He's in the driver's seat of his car. He's working the drone, so I'm watching this on film. Drone's above the house. We watch the team approach. I'm leaning on his door, watching the drone footage. I'm not doing shit. Like, my day's done. 4 dudes roll up, bust this door down. Old girl sitting there with a shotgun. Whew, hits the first dude that busts down the door. And you've worn plates before. You know there's about a 4 to 6 inch gap right about where your belly button is to your waistline. Mm-hmm. That slug hit that gap.
She shot him with a slug?
And yeah. And at least I think so. I'm pretty sure. And we're like, it's weird because I'm watching this. And then all of a sudden, it's just fucking gunfire. Like, in real life, right over here where the house is.
Yeah.
Everybody panics. There's supervisors there. It's a trailer park. It's one road. There's all these cars on there. And they bust the door down. Shots get fired. Obviously, the shotgun. And then our guys return fire. Don't hit her, which, I mean, whatever. And officer down, officer hit, or whatever. And then from there, the only person that could get on the radio that had any idea what to do is my buddy who's working the drone, who isn't even involved. But he has an extensive military background. Yeah. Freaking special forces dude. His name's Darren. Squared away as fuck. Mm-hmm. He calls the whole thing out. We need this, we need that, we need this, we need that. Let's go. My vehicle is blocking the drive to pull down this road. My car is sitting there with the lights on. This is a big deal now. I mean, it's a SWAT call out. Those are big calls. I need to move my vehicle because an ambulance needs to come get our guy. Mm-hmm. We extract our guy to the front. That needs to be open so we all can throw him in and go. As I'm running from Darren's car to my car, which is probably 100 yards, all the supervision has now hopped out of their cars and they're scrambling, looking around at each other, pale white faces, looking like they just saw a ghost. You, move your fucking car. You, go over there. I'm yelling at these guys, lieutenants and sergeants.
Mm-hmm.
They're literally doing this in the middle of the road. Like, they don't have any idea what's going on.
No idea what's going on.
Have no idea what's going on when this is the call that they made. If you're going to hit a house, hit the house with force and go in and get this bitch.
For sure.
Or if all you're trying to do is make contact with her, throw a rock through the window, throw your sat phone in there, and boom, you're done.
Yep.
Don't hit it half-ass. And to me, and maybe I'm wrong, that's the perspective that I had of the situation. If you're going to hit it. Okay? We didn't. We knocked the door down with the purpose of throwing a phone in, which in turn got one of our guys shot. And then I see everybody who's making these calls look like chickens with their heads cut off.
Yeah.
Not knowing, complete shock. Probably looked like me when I watched the dude blow his head off with a shotgun 3 years prior to that.
Oh, shit.
These are our leaders, and I'm barking orders at them. Get the fuck out of the way. Move your vehicle. They get our guy out. I give him a police escort. He's in the ambulance. Mm-hmm. I'm giving him a police escort. The whole way, I'm clipping anywhere from 100 to about 20 down Main Street. And the whole time I'm driving, I'm like, I'm going to get rid up for this. I'm going to get rid up for this.
No shit.
They're going to write me up because I was speeding.
So you got a cop laying in an ambulance behind you with a gunshot wound to his stomach, and you're escorting him, and you're worried about, the whole time you're worried about getting written up.
Oh, I thought it was a fucking for sure thing.
That is insane.
It's 45 mile an hour. I'm going $120. It's all my camera, in-car cameras rolling, chest cameras rolling. I'm like, these fuckers are going to write me up for this. When our dude's bleeding out behind me and I'm trying to get him to the hospital. That is insane
that that's what's going through your mind.
The first thing, moment. The whole way. I got there in under 10. Like, I got there fast. I'm clipping. I blew the ambulance out of the water. Like, they're going as fast as they can go.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. I'm like, I hope our boy makes it. And regardless, they're writing me up for this shit.
Uh-huh. I mean, I feel any person that's been in any situation, it's all about saving a life at that point.
So we get to the hospital, and he's not doing good.
No.
Obviously.
Yeah, he took a slug to the gut.
He's not doing good, obviously. And they run him through the initial shit, and then he's got to go upstairs it's surgery time.
Yeah.
This dude's shot in the gut. And one of the nurses says, you come with me. You have to go upstairs because I have to collect the evidence.
Which is lead inside of a belly.
Fragments inside of this dude's guts.
Uh-huh.
So I'm Grey's Anatomied out. I got the whole smock, the face mask, the hair beanie, the shit over the boots. Like, I'm all blue. I got pictures on my phone.
Are you at this moment like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, why the fuck am I going up here? Like, I think I've had enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there with another dude. They got a catheter running through this dude's shit. He's knocked out. They cut him from here to here.
You're watching all this?
Yeah, I'm right there, dude.
What was that like, watching someone get gutted?
Fucked. They are literally taking his intestines out like this. Just throwing him on the table.
And this is a fellow officer.
Yeah, like, I'm not friends with him, but we're on the same team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he still in uniform? They got him stripped down?
No, he's naked. Yeah. He's naked. And they're taking his guts out and throwing him on the table. And then they're finding fragments. Clink. Clink. Just like in the movies. Clink.
Really?
Yeah, throwing fragments in a cup. And I'm sitting there, standing there for hours as they're doing this.
It took a long time.
Being like, I knocked on that door 2 hours ago. Just trying to do my job, not knowing that what happened because I had no comms with anybody. I wasn't just randomly going to go knock on that door. Like, this lady's obviously crazy. I'm reading the Facebook post. I'm going to fucking kill this bitch. Okay. I'm not getting any comms. Fuck, let's make contact. Like, what are we here for? Like, let's go get her.
So you're watching this cop laying on this table getting his guts pulled out. Because you got shot from a woman that you knocked on the door 2 hours prior. Like, are you processing life at this point? Are you rethinking everything?
I'm standing there looking like Miss Chin or whatever her name is from Grey's Anatomy. I took a selfie that is on my phone, and I sent it to my wife. And as I'm standing there watching this dude's intestines get thrown out on the table, I'm like, yeah, that's all she wrote for your boy.
That was it?
I was like, that's all she wrote for your boy. Because don't forget about what I just told you about the conversation that my wife and I had
the night before.
What happens if I get shot? What happens if I have to shoot somebody? Nobody's going to give a fuck about me. I'm going to jail. You think people are going to show up at my hospital bed? Officer Geiger, man, we're so sorry what happened. Thanks for your service, but we know you got your leg blown off. When can you come back to work? Nobody was going to be there for me.
That's sad.
And then that happened. The next call, not towards the end of the shift the next day, the next call that I went on, dude. That, my friend, is a God moment. If you ignore that, you're dumb. Like, I don't know what else to say. You're dumb.
So how long was it until you put in your...
I called off sick the next 3 or 4 days. I wasn't sick.
No.
No, fuck you. I'm not coming to work. No, hell no. Because nobody knew that I was even up there. That was the most messed up thing. I'm watching our boy get his guts thrown out on the table when I just knocked on that door 2 hours beforehand because nobody would communicate with me on, hey, how should we go about dealing with this crazy lady? I'm watching this happen. Nobody called me over the next 3 days. Hey, how you doing?
Really?
Nobody.
Not one person reached out?
Nobody.
Yeah, that's a sign. It's time to go at that point.
Nobody called me, dude. Nobody. I called in sick the next 3 days, I think it was. And then I had 3 days off. Obviously, we work 4 10s.
And no one checked on you.
No
leadership.
Nobody, dude. And I show up the next day with a fancy letter. And I can read that for you if you'd like.
I mean, if you want to share it, you're more than welcome.
I showed up with a fancy letter. And I handed it to whoever it was that I could hand it to, which basically said, it's been real, it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. And I gave him my 2 weeks or whatever. And I was just planning on using sick time for those 2 weeks, but I was trying to be professional for whatever reason. And he said, you're good. Don't worry about it. Like, you're done. I was like, okay, cool.
No shit.
Yeah, I went back to the freaking office and I parked my car. And they said, we'll call you in a couple of days and give you a date and time to turn your shit in.
That was it?
That was it, dude. Yeah.
So they didn't even let you write out your 2 weeks. They were ready. That's crazy. I wonder what triggered all that to turn on, just to have your number pulled like that.
It was, I don't know. They were driving by my house because we worked 4 10s and there was an overlap.
Yeah.
They were driving by my house, so we'd be on shift like another hour and a half while like I was on A detail, B detail would be working.
Okay.
And everybody uses that time for paperwork. They'd go downtown to the station and do all their paperwork and basically just dick off and tell war stories. I would never do that because, one, I don't need the distraction, especially when I need to focus on my report writing. I would park outside my house and do my reports right there. Your number doesn't get called. You're off duty. Technically, you're just doing paperwork.
Yeah.
That was frowned upon.
Really?
They would drive by my house to see where I was. Knowing damn well where I was. We have GPS in the car, dude.
Say, how do they not track you guys?
Yeah. Having GPS in the car.
That's wild.
The same guy that used to do that, I should have arrested him. He was a sergeant. I rolled up. His wife called the freaking cops on him. This guy's a sergeant. His wife called the cops on him because she was worried that he was going to do something dangerous, like shoot the kids up or whatever. He's trying to flee the scene. He's drunker than a billy goat when I pull up. Hammered. He's in a vehicle, like actively, like in drive. Sergeant so-and-so, like, I'll follow you back to the house, like, let's settle this. another sergeant shows up and tells me to go kick rocks.
Oh, and they handled it?
They handled it. They handled it.
Really? One of those departments, huh?
Yeah, they handled it. And guess what? When I tried to access that report,
No report?
it's locked. I could have hooked him up for drunk driving. His wife was worried that he was going to kill her. It's on body camera. I didn't.
So you just didn't play the game.
Oh, dude, I was so bad at playing the game.
Yeah, that was a big reason I got out of the military. I couldn't play it.
I was so
Some
bad at
people are
playing the
built
game.
for it, and some are just not. No matter what, we got to swim against the grain, and so. What happened to the woman? Shot the cop.
I was listening to it on the radio the whole time. Super embarrassing for the department.
I'd imagine.
We had multiple shots at her in terms of opportunities, where guys on the sniper team were, in a hideout in like a neighboring trailer on a roof or whatever. I got her. Clear shot. Give me the go. Stand by. Subject no longer in picture, or whatever they would say. And I counted 3 of those where we got a beat on her. Ready when you are. Give us the go. Stand by. Yeah, she moved. That happened 3 times. Finally, they just quit and they gave up our SWAT team in our department, and they called in like Helna's SWAT team, I think. Maybe. It was either Helna or Bozeman. They drove down and they brought like a fire truck with them, and they hosed her out with like 30-degree water. So they handled it. We gave them our trash, and they just were like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, this is easy. Just get her out.
No shit.
Yeah, so they handled it. Mm-hmm.
That is insane.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this letter because it's this. I want you to hear it because this is the tone. This is how fed up I was.
Yeah,
and I'll leave out some names.
Okay.
So April 3rd, 2020, or said, to whom it may concern, April 3rd, 2023 will be my last day of employment with the Billings Police Department. It should also be noted that I will use the remainder of my sick leave and comp time until this date. When leaving my previous department, typing a letter of resignation was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I was surrounded by a group of true leaders who genuinely cared for one another. Here, not so much. This letter should come to no surprise to anyone, as both parties will be much better off without each other. I would like to thank Captain Blank, Sergeant Blank, and then I named 3 other officers for staying true to themselves, having my back, and truly understanding who Tyler Geiger is. As for the remainder of leadership, you probably know where I stand. Tyler Geiger.
Really?
That's how fucking pissed I was.
That's your final goodbye.
That's fuck you without saying fuck you. Mm-hmm. Joke, dude.
Damn, dude, I'm sorry to hear that.
But it all worked out freaking golden.
What are we doing now?
Having fun. Yeah. Helping.
How did you transition? I mean, okay, now you got to go into survival mode. You just
it was
lost
survival mode too.
Career.
Bro.
So then now what?
It was survival mode big time. So I had started a podcast in 2021 with a friend at the time. Long story short, didn't work out with him. Kind of sounds like your situation was maybe
we all have set.
Similar.
We've all been down those roads.
Yeah. That was only like 20 episodes in. We were both working on the department at the time, and it was just an excuse where we could bullshit talk hunting. Yeah. Like, cool. Once a week. Awesome.
20 episodes is a good chunk.
Not bad, right? Long story short, didn't work out with him. No hard feelings at all.
Yeah.
We hosted the show together, and I was like, fuck, dude, like, this is fun. I like doing this. Mm-hmm. I can run this by myself easily. So I started interviewing people. Having fun, making connections, hearing stories, telling stories, learning, right? I'm a student, helping people that listen. Very, very fun. And then I did that for a year and a half or so when I was still working the PD. And then during that time, I have a really good background in health and wellness, man. I don't have one of those stories where I was 75 pounds overweight, got my shit together, and now I'm a coach. Nothing wrong with those people. Good on them for getting it back on track, but that's not me.
Yeah.
I've always been dialed. That's just who I am. Yeah. That's how I was raised, and I had some really good coaches and mentors in my life that help me be who I am today. So I've always been on that route. And all my buddies would know that. So they'd come to me, dude, can you train me? Like, can you give me some workouts? Yeah, sure. Like, I got you. Trying to get better. You're married now. You're getting chubby. I got you, dude, for sure. So I started making them workouts. They were loving it. They're seeing results. This is really cool. Like, I'm helping my boys.
Okay.
Sweet. Well, maybe I can make a living doing this, right? Like, I don't know. I think I could do it. So I rebranded the podcast into what it is now, which is Knock Performance. And then I tied coaching in under that brand, which is Knock Performance. And now I primarily focus on hunters, guys that want to get out west and go run ridges, guys that are already out here that are doing that struggle putting on 7 to 10 miles a day. You've done it, right? In my opinion, it's not required to be in killer shape to go out west, but it's not going to hurt your cause.
Yeah,
it's going to make it definitely more enjoyable. So I started coaching guys, and I invested in myself, spent $7,000 on a coaching school that I went to.
Nice.
How to start your own online fitness business. Went through that, excelled, got all the bullshit paperwork that nobody cares about, right? Nobody cares that I have certs. Nobody cares. Never been asked but once.
Nope.
Nobody cares.
Oh, you have actually had someone ask?
One time, yeah, actually pretty recently. I forget who it was, but I was like, yeah, I got a couple certs, but like, I've just been doing this shit since I was 16.
Yep.
So yeah, did that. Obviously, didn't make any money.
Never do.
For the longest time. And I'd be lying if I told you that I wasn't, working random side jobs.
Yeah.
Security stuff, driving out to Kalispell, getting 1099 with some bullshit security company. I got bills to pay, dog. I do. And my wife was working 2 corporate jobs, double dipping at that time.
Okay.
Bringing in bank, carrying us. While I'm trying to turn this dream into a reality. I got no insurance. I got no paycheck. I'm man enough to say that my wife held us down.
There's
big
nothing
time.
wrong with that.
And I just said this on a previous podcast that I was on, but that's what it was. Period.
Yep.
Like, she carried us, dude. So, started just marketing. I had no idea how to market. Ended up getting my first client for X amount of dollars for 3 months. He paid me in full, and I made $600 in one phone call.
Yeah.
And I ran upstairs. I had a studio downstairs where I would work out of, where I would do the pod and stuff. And I ran upstairs like a kid on Christmas. I was like, I just got my first legitimate client, not a friend. This guy does not know me. And I don't even know if he knows that he's my first client. I don't know.
You don't tell
I'll
him
see him.
anything.
I'll see him next week or next month at the expo. But yeah, I was like, holy shit, I think I can do this. And then client, and then client, and then big podcast guest, and then meet this person. This person helps me. I make a connection here. Just head down, like going. And now it's becoming very, very real.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It's cool when the ball starts to roll.
Yeah. And
It feels really, it's hard to explain.
you can't stop this ball even if you wanted to.
It just makes it fun. It's a grind, and there's some dark times, and there's some struggles, and I mean, we've all been through it, but that's what makes when you get another client, and that client refers a client, and then he refers to, and you're like, holy fuck, like, this is working.
And
It's such a good feeling.
I've built the whole thing. Everybody's like, man, how do you build a business? Like, how do you get this podcast guest? Like, you got Cam Hands on your podcast. How would you do that? He doesn't do podcasts. I'm just me. I am not an internet personality.
Yep.
I am just Tyler. The first time you and I talked on the phone, you knew right away that you and I were kind of in alignment.
Yep.
I'm the same way on this podcast, am I not? From the first time you talked to me on the phone. I've been doing this for 3-4 years, like with my brand and this podcast. I've told my story 170 something episodes. People can relate to me because authenticity is very refreshing when you find it. When you find it, you don't forget it because it's so rare to find nowadays. That's why people listen to my show. That's why people choose to book a call with me and work with me for an extended period of time.
Yep.
Because what they get with me is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm just me. There's no secret, dude.
I feel there's more longevity with that too.
You don't have to be anything that you're not.
No,
you don't, because then you're forcing it, and then it turns into work.
And once that happens, it just kills it.
It just kills it, man. And it's been so fun. And I think it's easy for people to put me in a box, and Tyler's his boss. He gets to fuck off whenever he wants. You get to go hunt when you want. No. I took 6 calls yesterday driving to Boise, Idaho. Pulling over on the side of the expressway.
Yep.
12-hour days every day. I don't take off days. There's too many people depending on me.
You can't. When you work for yourself, that's the funniest part is when you think like, oh, I want to become self-employed.
And you don't know until you start to get that ball rolling like you're talking about. I had no idea how much work this was going to be. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I'm learning along the way. I have some really good business mentors in my corner.
Good.
My dad's been an entrepreneur since 1989. He helps me tremendously.
How much do you feel that mentors help when it comes to things like this?
Everything. Everything. And that's why when I get a young buck on the phone who's 21, 22, 23, 24, this is a huge opportunity for you, dude.
Yeah.
The fact that you even answered the call is a really big deal because you're young enough where you can take a chance and invest in yourself and have a mentor, i.e. me, that will help you tremendously. I love coaching the young guys, dude.
Yeah.
Because working with me, dude, it's not just, hey, let's eat ribeye steaks and freaking throw some weight around. Yeah. Nah, like we'll put muscle on you, we'll lose weight, whatever you want to do. I don't care.
So you're tailoring it to your client.
1,000%.
Of what each
1,000%. But what they don't really realize until they get in the door is that all that shit's like, that's part of it. That's what's going to happen. But it's more mindset and lifestyle than anything else. Like you got to have this. A lot of these guys don't. I just put a thing up on my story today. Guy sent me a random text. He's 24. Dude, I don't know where I'd be without you. I knew what I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to get there. Like, I owe you so much, this, that, and the third. I was like, you just made my day, dude. Thank you. He's like, I'm getting out of my own way. I'm not questioning everything now. He's like, I got big news to tell you on Sunday when we talk. Okay, cool.
So are you like a more life coaching as well, advice mentor, or is it just fitness?
Yeah. Yeah. If one of my guys texts me on a Tuesday saying, hey, do you got 20 minutes to talk? Yeah, give me 5 minutes. I'll call you. It's extremely hands-on.
Good.
Yeah.
And I feel with that business style, I mean, that's what's going to help so much. And if you're producing and you're being that personal with your clients, they have nothing to do besides speak positive about it and their experience, and that just trickles and that just goes to the next and the next and the next.
I tell guys, man, when I talk to them for the first time, and a lot of them don't even know me. Maybe they've listened to a podcast or two, and they're like, hey, I heard you here, I heard you there, I was on your website, so I wanted to book a call, or whatever it may be. Yeah. I tell them all the same thing. Like, let's say, John, this isn't me being arrogant, this isn't me being cocky, self-centered, anything like that. But there's a reason that I can do this full time. I don't have a boss. This is what I do all day, every day. This is my business. This is my job. There's a reason why it's my full-time gig in only 2 years. There's 2 reasons. My guys get results, and I'm really, really fucking good at it.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
So it's up to you. I'm never going to pressure anybody into doing something that maybe they can't afford, or maybe that's not in the cards for them right now, or if they don't see the value. Everybody's on their own wavelength, dude, sure. And that's fine. I'm not hurting for leads. I won't work with anybody. I want to work with somebody who knows what they want when they want it.
And the majority of your clientele are hunters?
Hunters. Yeah, 95%.
Really?
Yeah. That's my niche.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some guys that aren't, but majority of them are.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because they're just able to relate to you.
There's guys, I've trained guys that are in better shape than me, dude.
They just want to get ready for the mountain?
I've also trained guys that are 350.
Yeah.
Looking to lose 100 plus. Yep.
That's pretty awesome. So how do you enjoy it now?
How do I enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, compared to Nashville and everything else, I mean, you feel you made the right decision and you fit right in?
1,000%. Yeah, this is what I was here to do, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a way for me to help and give back by not wearing a bulletproof vest every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I can work from anywhere, dude. I worked from my truck yesterday. It's cool. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of responsibility. There's a ton of people depending on me, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And each one of them's different.
All of them. Some of them sound the same, right? I got dudes from BC. Those Canadians, they all sound the same. So,
yeah.
But everybody's story is different, man. Everybody needs something different.
Everybody's different. Every person's body reacts different, sheds fat differently in different times and paces, and you have to tailor that to every single one of your clients.
Every one of them.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, every one of them. Is that a lot of work? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is, dude. But like to me, but it's not work to me, dude. Like I am fired up when that alarm goes off at 4:35 in the morning. Go hop in the cold tub, go hit the gym, shower. Wife makes me food. I go downtown to the office that I rent. Shit, I'm there till 6 p.m. Loving it. Look at the clock. It's like 5:30. I'm like, holy shit, that was a day. Just going.
Feels good, huh?
Far too much coffee, but yeah, just going. Doing podcasts, like just really, really having a good time with it, man.
It's
like
awesome,
doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like this is awesome. So much fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's just, you don't know how anything is.
You don't.
Until you get into the guts of it, and then once you get a little bit of the momentum and the taste and the feel for it, then I love it. I could sit down with somebody and talk to them every day like a different person,
But like, imagine what it would be like. You're 40 now. Imagine when you're 50, 55. The girls are grown up. They're out of the house. You guys are empty nesters. And you're, doing whatever it is that you're into, maybe smoking a cigar on the porch, and you're like, fuck, man, I wish I would have started that pod. I wish I would have started that business. Yep. Why did I stay at that job so long? They weren't treating me right, but you never did. Maybe you were scared. Maybe
so it comes down to is fear. It's huge.
Maybe you were scared. Maybe you weren't sure if it was going to work.
Got to make.
But at least you tried. You know what I think it is, man, is I think that a lot of people are afraid to be broke for a little bit.
100%. You get comfortable.
We were fucking rock bottom. Like my wife did really well, but she didn't carry those two jobs for an incredibly long time.
Yeah.
One of them ended very, very abruptly, and then the other one ended pretty shortly after that. I'm out here chasing a dream. Wife isn't doing what she's been doing. I'm doing things that I shouldn't be doing. I am mentally an absolute disaster, dealing with panic attacks, depression, shit that I've never dealt with in my life, freaking out. But I got out of it.
That's what gets you out of it, is being uncomfortable, dealing with the times where you don't know what's next. I mean, it's so funny because people are always, oh, it must be nice. I hate that.
I love that.
It drives me nuts.
I love when people say that, dude.
I mean, I do because it's funny, right? But it's at the same time, it's like, bro, like, they don't realize there was a time my wife and I were counting pennies, to keep the lights on.
Yeah.
And I had to call an old boss just for a loan just to fucking get through the next week, and but those are the times that force you, okay, like what, we can't live like this forever. Something's got to break, and then that's when you start thinking outside the box. You start exploring other things and options, and they lead you down different roads, and you see where they travel, man. And it's like, that's why I feel bad for guys that stay in positions. I've talked about it a few times on here. I talked about it with James. Why guys stay in, and
right.
It's sad. I honestly find it very sad, and because you get the good old boy network and the brotherhood, and I completely understand and respect it. But I feel like the majority of these guys they're not happy. That's their life.
Yeah.
And especially with the military, man, you're so comfortable in the military. So comfortable. Everything's taken care of. Full medical, your kids, your wife, everything is just covered. So why would you get out? You'd be a fucking idiot to get out of the military. But then I was like, I'm a fucking idiot if I stay in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had that epiphany. It wasn't for me. And, then you get guys who talk about it on here and oh, you're a quitter. You gave up. You should have made the difference. You should have been the difference. It's like, fuck, this is the difference. This is me making the difference for myself. I'm not here to make it for everybody else. Mm-hmm. You can call it what you want, but man, getting out of the military and changing, if you're miserable, you cannot bitch about it if you're not willing to change it. I'm a firm believer in that.
A lot of those guys, man, they only give you that backlash because they wish that they could do that. And they can, though. They can. They just choose not to because it's a comfortable situation.
Being uncomfortable it sucks. Sucks.
So bad.
When you're
so bad
figuring shit out and you're rethinking everything on how you spend and cutting corners and trying to trim the fat on stuff just so because you don't have it anymore. But that's what you should take that motivation. Be like, fuck, okay, like I have these goals, let's get to it. And once you do it, you're like this is the perfect example. I look back and we talk about it with her and I'll sit up here and I'm like, fuck, we should have started this years ago.
Yeah, but you started it now.
Exactly.
You started it.
Exactly. And that was the biggest leap was just doing it. And then when we had to bring it here, it didn't take wind out of my sails by any means because we had, I felt like we had the ball rolling, but it was a huge setback. And it was one of those, the amount of money, to start to copy
because you're not going to do anything half-ass. Clearly. This place is sick.
Thanks.
This place is sick.
I don't think people get it because I just had a guy here who's got a very successful podcast here in Idaho. A great guy. He comes in. He's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, this is nothing. And I'm like, I was so worried about it, nitpicked.
Sick,
and
dude.
well, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. But it was getting it going, and to be able to, I had to copy a production company. So this wasn't like, oh, hey, we're just doing it with some GoPros and a cell phone, or we're going to do it as long as we can, which I look at people, God, bro, I watched these people and I sent her the other day, these guys just 2 cell phones on this little tripod and these little wireless mics. And I'm looking at her like, fuck, but I didn't want to take a step back, but we, by starting fresh and starting new on our own. So we literally just copy pasted everything and had to figure it out along the way. But dude, it sets you back. If you wanted to roll into it.
That's the biggest thing though, man. Hey, we're doing this. That is usually the hardest part, at least for me personally. Handing that letter in. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. That sucked. Here we go. On to the next one. Here we go. That's the hardest thing. Hey, I'm going to start this. You buy a sign. You buy some camera. Like, we're going now.
Yep.
That's the hardest part.
Stuff starts showing up.
Just get it going.
Yep.
Hey, this is becoming real. Dude, you're not going to land your dream guest week 1, month 1, month 2. I started my podcast with that pocket recorder I was telling you about. I started it with that. We set it on the table, and it was horrible. Go listen to episode 1. Horrible, dude. Yeah, I guess we're doing the podcast thing. Like echoing and terrible.
Yep.
But hey.
You're here.
Go listen to the last one. Pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty fucking good.
That's what makes it fun, man.
Dude,
it's evolving and being able to grow, see the differences. I get to watch her and the editing and, there's some things we're going to dial in still, but it's just, that's part of the growth. And
you have to constantly be changing it up, like improving on something, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's a good example? Like, you got great mics, like the mics are
our
sick.
Lighting, that's our next goal here.
Is the lighting bad? Absolutely not. But hey, there's room for improvement. In your eyes, I think it's great. Like, I wouldn't change a thing. But I wish, can I rent this spot out a couple times a week, dog? I'll live downstairs in the basement. What's up? But like, you constantly have to be making adjustments. You have to keep up with everybody else. Your show reminds me a lot of like Sean Ryan, and I'm sure you've taken a lot of pieces from his show. At least maybe you won't admit it, but I think you have, kind of the way you structure it, the lighting, how it looks, how you structure the show.
Honestly, no.
Really?
Yeah. I love his show. Huge fan. But no, like the wife, she fought me tooth and nail on both of these walls.
Why?
It's gonna clash because she actually, we're gonna go with this. Women. right?
They're
I'm
great.
like,
What are you talking about? They're
I love
great.
it. I love them. But she was like, this is what I'm envisioning. I'm like, I just need to fucking record, babe.
Yeah.
Just need to record. I got an old backdrop. We ordered this shit 3 years ago because we thought we were going to do a podcast then. So I ordered some lick and stick fucking barnwood.
Yeah. Falling out halfway through the episode. Like,
Did it again?
no.
It's happened. So, and she's like, order this soundproof wall. And I'm like, cool. And she's like, we're going to do it this way. But yeah, we honestly just pieced it together. And then she'll never admit that she kind of threw a bitch fit. I had my buddy Kyle come over. He's on one of the episodes as a correctional officer. He has his own construction, he does everything, like finish work and all that. And I was like, all right, come over. We play with the idea of it. She's like, it's going to clash. I don't think it's going to work. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's my podcast.
Yeah. Yep.
So she's like, fine, do whatever you want. And yeah, we slapped it together and she walked over. She's like, holy shit. Like this works.
Yeah.
And so
I meant that because like I feel like it's that vibe.
Well, thank you.
Like, it's
I'll
super
take it.
intimate.
I'll take
like
it, dude.
I like it a lot.
I'll take that compliment all day. I wish I had his set up in studio, but dude's crushing it. But yeah, I mean, I like his editing. That's the type of stuff that I would 100% admit to wanting to copy when we get dialed. But that dude's got a full production company.
Yep.
And it's like, I got my 16-year-old daughter and we're watching
Who's
his
crushing
shit.
it, by the way.
Crushing it. And then I'll get compliments or people write us and be like, dude, like, you're my new favorite episode. You just took over Sean Ryan's spot. And I'm like,
isn't that cool?
Fuck, like I'm nowhere even near. And I show her it. I'm like, Christy, like these guys they have production teams and editors and all this shit. I'm like, I got you. And we're making it happen.
You got more than I got, dog. You're looking at the whole band right
for
here.
Sure, I feel you. I got lucky. Well, I don't want to say I got lucky, but I got very lucky with her. She was kind of forced into this since we homeschool. I was like, hey, guess what?
Yep.
I'll pay you. You don't have to go work somewhere for some bullshit ass boss. You can learn to work for me.
Yep.
You can work for anybody. You're going to learn a lot. And she has, man. And it's been fun being able to like have that.
It's cool.
So it's been interesting.
I like looking at. Are you familiar with like Mr. Ballin?
Oh yeah. He actually just donated. We were one of his organizations that
Cool.
he came out of nowhere. I've seen him, known of him. I would love to have him and sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah,
but
you and me both.
yeah, so he just literally reached out randomly and he found our organization and they made a very nice donation that went to actually helping couples in Africa. We did a couples therapy over there, a rafting trip, and it's sponsoring a clinic. We're doing law enforcement versus veteran shooting clinic, like a long range shooting course.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just out of nowhere, but I've seen him and I was like, God, who is this guy? Then he popped up and I dug into him and I'm like, holy
You've
shit.
seen like his YouTube stuff then?
Yeah.
See how
Storytelling.
nice it looks, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, go watch episode 1.
Oh yeah.
Trash.
Yeah.
I love looking at stuff like that though, right?
See, I went back to the original Sean Ryan shit. I'm like,
Right?
fuck. I'm like, kid, we're good. We're already ahead of that.
That's what I mean.
We're ahead of it.
But people don't look at it that way.
No.
They don't. Right? Look at your first episode in that room that you showed me earlier today. So whatever. Look at this.
We laugh. The first one we did here was with Kyle that came and helped build this, and we looked at it. Her and I were like, fuck, we should do it again. But I'm like, no, it just shows. And then people, holy fuck, dude, your evolution in just 4 episodes. Then we had a firefighter. She came out, Mackenzie. And dude, it was Kyle's. The lighting was a little bit better, but we fucked the audio. Then hers, the audio was fucked, but it was just super horrible. And then we sit down and we're like, okay, like how do we color correct this? And and so it's constantly, it's something. That's what makes it fun. Makes it fun. Today, how many problems we running today before we started yours? The camera's not working. Like she can't even hit the record button. I'm FaceTiming, dude, trying to walk us through how to set a camera up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on blast like that. We'll blame it on mom, but it's just, I enjoy it, man. I think anybody that is even considering anything, even if it's just a side hustle, start it. Start it.
You have to, dude, because you don't. Like, it's one of my biggest fears, man. Getting old and being like, fuck, I should have did that.
You know what? Coming from a guy that's older than you, you were me to the T. I swim against the fucking stream on everything. I am not going to be, one of my biggest things that I've told myself my whole life is I will never be on my deathbed and be laying there and be like, fuck, I wish I would have done that. I'll have regrets. That's just life. I should have done things differently. maturity wise and just in different stages of your life. But dude, like, we're not here for very long.
You get one crack at this thing, dog.
Just do it, man.
Period.
Do it.
You get one crack at it, man.
And people were worrying about failing. I don't want to say Wild Chaos failed. It was just shit timing between my buddy and I, and we both started 2 new chapters of our life while we thought this was going to go. And I took it as a failure for a while. And, it kind of sucked, especially when you have, I don't want to say an image, like I have this big fucking following or anything, but people watch and people don't care about the success. They care about the failure, and that's what they remember. Yeah. And that's what they talk about. So then I'm like, fuck, dude, I failed. Like, this sucks. And then, when we relaunched this, I told the wife, I go, I don't have an option. I can't fail the same business twice. And we launched it, and that was it, man. You just have to stick to it. I don't know. I get to meet really cool people, and obviously I'll always kick myself like, God, I don't even know where we would be if we would have started when we started. But to be able to, we just looked up, our first episode was February 17th or something like that. So we're almost at a year. Yeah. And we had to take a little break and a few months, get everything settled and learning. But we got right back into it.
No, you guys are crushing it.
Thank you.
And you did it, right? Like, you started it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as long as you don't turn it into a job, that's the most important thing. And good on you for like hiring your daughter to take care of some back end stuff that is very, very time consuming. For me, I want things done a certain way. I have a really hard time giving up control.
So do I.
Right? But in order to grow,
you have to fire yourself.
You have to fire yourself. My wife does a ton of back end stuff for me. I got a couple of guys that do a lot of back end stuff for me. Stuff that I simply don't have time to do.
Yep.
It's up to me to train them and, hey, these are the expectations of what I want something to look like, so on and so forth. But I could be this big forever. But if I would give up a little bit of control and maybe contract a couple of guys to help me out with some back-end stuff, I can be this big.
Yep.
Right?
Every time I feel, and one of the biggest learning lessons there for us was our organization. We fought it for years, because I'd watch all these other charities and how reps were representing that organization. I traveled. The first few years of us launching our charity, I was on the road 280 days a year.
That's tough.
I was hitting every expo, every trade show, driving vets all over the country. It was rough on us, but I would go and meet these other organizations that were growing, and I'd see the reps, and I'd see these reps just, I'd be like, God, if somebody talked about my organization like that, I would be devastated. So we kept everything, and we nurtured it, and it was our organization. We held on to it, and once the wife and I were like, we're growing too much. We can't do this ourselves. And so as we'd start bringing people on, you just slowly start growing. And that's a battle though. Is getting people to be able to let go. She's had to learn it working for me. This is how I want it. Yep. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If I tell you I want it this way, it's fucking done that way. And she's just worse than her mom with being stubborn. So she's had to learn to work, and I've had to learn to work with her, where I'm like, okay, kid. And my wife's like, you can't talk to her like that. She's still a teenage girl. And I'm like, I want to be the drill instructor, get it done. This is how I want it. No ifs, or buts. But then, you got to learn to work with, obviously, employees and staff, and they're not always going to click. But I told her, I'm like, you can work for me. You're going to deal with asshole bosses, but they're never going to talk to you like I probably have when it came to figuring out cameras and the record button. So,
and what I've noticed is that I filled a couple positions, again, back end stuff.
Yep.
But those positions for these said guys are a huge opportunity for them. It's a blessing for them. Some of these guys prayed for a situation like they're in now. Those are the people that I want helping me with things.
Absolutely.
Where they take this as seriously as I take it. They care about this just as much as I care about it. Like, don't holler at me if you're trying to make an extra $2,000, dude.
Like, it's hard to find people.
It's so hard, dude.
It's hard to find people that have the same passion as you.
Because,
it piddles out real quick if it's not their dream.
Because, like we said, man, the ball's rolling, and you can jump on, and you can be a part of it, or not. But the opportunity is here for you, and the people that are helping me do some things behind the scenes with this company are awesome.
Good, man.
That's really, really awesome. And I'm very fortunate to have them.
Yeah.
Very much so. I know that without them,
Good.
I would not be where I'm at.
Good.
Period.
A lot of people they don't ever realize that. I've worked for a lot of different businesses, I guess, from all different sizes and levels, and that's one of the biggest things, the failures that I see a lot of businesses that have potential is appreciating what they have, taking care of who they have working for them. Because if morale's up, I mean, you see it in the departments.
Yep.
If morale's up, fuck, dudes will go to war and back forth for you. They have no problem
Without asking one
they have
single question.
no problem crawling in the trenches. But if they don't get the, and it's weird, you know, especially with grown ass men, you got to coddle some of their fucking balls sometimes. Like, hey, come on, buddy, come on. And it's hard as a business owner and a leader. I mean, but you have to learn your staff. And to some people, there's the fire and forget guy where you're just like, hey, here's get it done. And every week that's just getting forwarded to you. Then you have another guy that's like, okay, this is what I need done. When this is done, finish this. Come to me with this. But that's just how they operate. And once you can learn how your staff are, it makes life so much easier.
And like, dude, 3 years ago, I was riding around in a police car. I've never been an entrepreneur before. I've never started a business before. I've never hired anybody before. I've never cut anybody a check before. I've never interviewed anybody before. I've never coached anybody before. What?
Isn't life wild when you chase it?
Bro, if I can do this shit, stop it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Stop
I'm a
it, dude.
fucking retard.
Come on.
Here we are.
Here we are.
There's no excuse, dude. I tell people, how do you do it? I don't fucking know. Just do it. That's it. I'm not one of these life coaches who gotta get this, make a plan. Do it. Fucking start buying shit.
Yep.
Start getting the domains. Get the socials. Just do it.
Yes.
That's the only way. And you start chipping away at it. Things start happening. The ball gets rolling, and you're like, holy fuck, we're in it.
And you'll be surprised how many people that you'll approach for advice that are more than happy to give it.
Yeah.
Because if somebody comes to me wanting to start a podcast or looking to get into coaching guys, I'm not going to give them all the sauce, at least when it comes to like my business.
You can get them started.
I'm going to get you started, dude, because I have been there.
For sure.
That's why when I get some quote unquote big guests that have maybe successful podcasts or well known in said industry, whatever it is, they're doing me a solid. They've been where I'm at. They've been the little dude. And you're the little dude until you're not the little dude anymore. You're next. I'm next. People can like that. People can hate that. But it's right in front of your face, dog. Every single day. They see the wild chaos clips every single day.
I'm sure it's annoying, but fuck it. We ain't letting off
I love
the
you
gas.
guys' shit.
We're all gas, no break.
That's
here.
what it is. You give people no option.
Have to.
And that's what it is. That's all I've done. That's all you're doing. This is what it is. You don't have to like it. You don't have to follow it. You don't have to watch it and or listen to it. But here it is. We're rolling.
Yeah.
Take that or leave it.
I've told her, I go, my goal in the next 4 years is I want to be big enough or at least have a name enough that I could sit JD Vance down right there. That is my podcast dream. I want to sit down with the vice president and talk to him where he came from and what it was like being a Marine. That's it.
I have no doubt in my mind that you'll do that.
I can stop recording. I'm going to cut this shit and we're going to mail it to him. No,
as long as he agrees to do mine too.
Yeah, right.
I actually would prefer Trump Jr. But I'll take either, JD. If you want to roll to Billings, holler.
You want to hear a crazy Trump Jr. story?
Of course.
We could save it for yours tomorrow, but it's a fucking wild one. We'll save it for yours.
Okay, let's hold it.
Yeah, because I know the Trumps Jr. and I've guided them and incredible people. But I got a hilarious story that I've never told before. Would love to hear it's a good one. But yeah, man, that's what I told her. I was like, I just want to have a name just big enough that I can have somebody on here like JD Vance. Fuck that. That's my podcast goal. Like that's it. When he's sitting here one day, I don't care how Secret Service, we got to hide a bunch of guns and shit because they're probably stuff stashed everywhere. But he sits there one day. Holy fuck, that's my holy grail for me is.
But you want to know something about that? That's great.
I'll reach in one more.
And I have no doubt that you'll do that.
Yeah.
But you won't stop at that.
Oh, absolutely.
I got my dream guest.
Did you?
Yeah, Cam Haynes.
That's your dream guest?
Dude, are you kidding me?
No shit.
Dude, he if I can have a guest that is perfectly tailored for my show, it's that guy.
Yeah, good for you.
I could have stopped at 150 episodes, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I got a ton more people I want to talk to.
Yeah.
That was really cool, but I'm not resting on that.
No, hell. Oh, God, no.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
If I can get him, I can get anybody.
That's just my first. Yeah, I get it. That's just my goal.
Yeah. And you'll do it. There's no doubt about it. You'll do it.
It'll be dope. I'm excited for it.
You'll do it. And you'll keep going.
Well, dude, I guess we could get wrapping this up, but if there's a word for advice, if there's any advice that you would want young guys, law enforcement, shitty positions, anything, just what's something you would like to share that if somebody's been in your shoes or going to be traveling in them, what do they need to know?
What do they need to know?
It's a piece of advice that you would give. Okay, let's do this then. What's a piece of advice that you would give your younger self if you can go back and change something?
I'll answer both. I mean, be true to yourself is what I tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've done nothing but that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there's different iterations of me, right? Like I'm a completely different dude than I was when I met my wife.
100%.
Like, and we've been married 3 years now, and we're together, I think 3 or 4 before that.
Yeah.
Dude, I am so much different.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always been me, right? I've always been me. I know exactly who I am. I've lost myself along the way, but I've always came back and found it and made a better version of me. So that's what I would tell myself. Don't lose yourself. And I never did.
Good.
Not for an extended period of time, at least. Not perfect. Nobody is, right? And then I guess advice to like younger guys or maybe LEO guys or things of that nature. Pretty much what we've been talking about the past 20, 30 minutes, man. It got to a point where I was so checked out that I was that girl cop that maybe, or maybe that guy who thinks he's all that maybe my partner would have to worry about. That was me at a point in time. I was not in that shit at all. I roll up to a freaking call, half-ass it. Why am I here? What are we doing? Like, I guess I'll just cut you a citation. Like, 1, that's how I get hurt. 2, that's how you get hurt if you're on the call with me. I was not in it, dude. Ask Morgan. I did not give a shit. I didn't. And I was not happy. I dreaded throwing on that vest every single day. Dreaded it. At one point, I didn't. I was stoked, ready to go.
Yeah.
Let's change the world, right? But it got to a point where I was not there anymore. Outside factors that we talked about, some self-inflicted things, some not. So jump.
Yep.
Go for it, dude. You did. I did. Tons of people on this show have done that.
Yep.
Your daughter does stuff all the time that she's probably nervous and uncomfortable with. Fighting, right? We touched on that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure she shows up to matches sometimes scared that she's going to get her ass whooped. But she shows up and she does it. Yeah, she might get beat sometimes, but she's also going to win a lot too. You're never going to win all the time, dude. But don't get old wishing that you would have tried something. You're supposed to be uncomfortable. You're supposed to be like, oh shit, what did we just do?
Yep.
And I get it, man. It's easy for me to say because newly married, no kids, you know, that's a pretty decent situation. Like I don't have the responsibility of kids or tons of debt. Like we don't have that.
Yeah.
But we still had bills.
Still life.
It was still life. So if I can do it, man, anybody can do it. Yep. I just wasn't scared to jump. But if you're going to jump, know that you ain't going to win right away.
Yeah.
You are going to be broke for an extended period of time. You will experience possibly some depression, some anxiety, some breakdowns. I cried, dude, more times over that 3-month period of first leaving than I can count. Literally, mental breakdowns.
Yeah.
Smoking weed. I don't smoke weed, dude. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. If you do that, that's your prerogative. That shit was frying my brain, and I was losing myself.
Yep.
I've never once understood before that time how people can just, let's call it what it is, end it. Eat their gun, right? I'm fed up. I've never understood that. I never thought about doing that. but I gathered a lot of understanding how somebody can go so far down that rabbit hole to end up doing something like that. If I would have kept that pace, dude, who knows where I would have been mentally.
Yeah.
I was broken. Ask my wife, dude, crying on her shoulder, like bawling. I'm pathetic. I'm a loser. Like, I've failed. I got nothing going for me. What the fuck am I doing? I understood how people can do that. If I would have kept going down that path.
Yeah.
Who knows? It gets scary, man.
It does.
But guess who's not there anymore? Us.
Yeah.
We got out of it. Mm-hmm. And now we do really, really well. And all credit to God, dude. I listened to that one sign that we talked about earlier. And I took that. Dude, I'm reading my Bible every morning. I'm praying every morning. Like, God has blessed us.
Good.
Like, point blank, period. Sometimes I question why. I don't feel like I'm deserving of everything that's come to us. But as long as I just give the credit to Him and focus on my people,
he'll go far.
All of that comes back to us. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter how much money you make, how many clients you signed, how many podcasts you ripped. As soon as you make it about you, you're done.
Yep.
You got to make it about everybody else. This conversation, yeah, it's great for your show, but hopefully it helps somebody
100%.
that was in my shoes, right? We're going to do my podcast here tomorrow. Your story is for sure going to help my audience. And I don't even care or know what your story is yet. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about you, right? Like, this has been the Tyler Show for the past 2-3 hours. I don't know how long we've been going.
Yeah.
And hopefully I have a lot to offer to folks, but I know you will too.
Yeah.
Everybody has something to offer, dude.
100%.
Even Ruben Buffalo, right, off the street.
Yep.
Everybody does. So try to see the light in people and just jump.
Yeah.
You're not going to make it right away, dude. I'm not even close to making it. But
I don't want to make it,
But
man.
I'm on my way. Because once you do, it's over for you.
Yeah, where do you go from there?
It's over for you, right?
Yep.
That's it. So go for it.
Dude, good for you, man. Sticking true to your guns. There's not a lot of people you'll see as you get into these industries. I think that's been one of my battles as far as getting in with groups and things like that. I've always just been true to myself. Like, what you see is what you get. Who I am on Instagram is exactly who the fuck I am.
That's why I'm here.
Not. And you'll see, man, it's like, I don't know what happens, and people get fame or money and clout and followers, whatever. And it's just, you're like, what? Dude, I remember who you were. We used to do this together. You remember that, motherfucker? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not me anymore. I get people change. Everybody's got to change for the good. Mm-hmm. But no, when you're selling yourself out for stuff, that's when you've lost it at that point. So it's nice to hear. It's refreshing. Stay true no matter what, man. I'll never bend the knee. Ever.
Can't, dude.
To nothing. Like, my wife, when we get in an argument, she'll look at me, she's like, just bend the knee. I'm like, fuck no. Even kissing her ass and making up. Mm-hmm. And so it's like a running joke in the house. She's like, all you got to do is bend the knee. I'm like, I can't. It's not who I am. Mm-hmm. I'm getting my head lobbed off back in the olden days. I'm not bending the knee to shit. And that's just how some of us are wired, I feel like. But at the same time, it's a benefit because this is who we are. This is how it's going to be. If you love it or hate it, you're either going to fit in. You're going to know real quick if your community accepts it or not. And obviously, moving to Montana wasn't that type. There's a lot of people. They just got to play the game. Mm-hmm. And if you're not good at playing the game, then you need to become an entrepreneur and do your own fucking thing. That's the bottom line.
That's what it is. I'm good at playing my own game.
I'm good at
I'm good at playing our game.
Mm-hmm. I'm good at playing the family. I'm good at this is my world, my game. I don't need to go and kiss some dude's ass because I want to get promoted. Like, that's just not me. Hey, it's to each their own.
You're not everybody's cup of tea.
Fuck no.
And you're comfortable with that.
Oh.
I say that on every call I get on, dude. Every call I say that to every guy.
Mm-hmm.
I am not everybody's cup of tea, and I'll give you X, Y, and Z examples why I'm not. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts? If I'm not your cup of tea, been real, dog. Thanks for calling.
Yeah. I have no problem walking the room and knowing everybody in there doesn't like me. They're going to remember me.
Yep.
Cool. I don't give a fuck. Don't like me for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. Cam, it's funny that you mentioned Cam Haynes because him and I, we've gone rounds. I've called him out for some shit in the past. So when you said he's your number one, I'm like,
Cam gets a lot of stuff, dude. He gets a lot of shit. I respect,
Rightfully so.
I respect him. He did me a solid.
I get it, dude. Yeah, I want him. He's one of my number one requested people because people know how I feel about him. Like, you got to have him on. I'd love to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, he's solid. I like him. I like him a lot. He did me a solid.
Yeah. But
he was in my spot once.
Yeah, everybody. Everybody's got to start, man. It's fun when you do. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming on.
This was, favorite one I've done. I mean, I haven't done a crazy amount on other platforms.
It's just a conversation.
Yeah, and it's just, I like that you do the long form stuff, like, 2-3 hours.
I don't even mean to. She hates it. She's like, Dad,
because she's the one ripping it.
Dad,
she's the one splicing it together, dude.
I'm like,
no, but this is what people want. Like, if this would have went 60 minutes, I would have hopped in the car and been like, what the fuck? Like, why did I come out here?
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, I don't know how long it's been.
3, I think, on the dot.
Yeah, but like,
flies.
You're just hitting your stride at an hour.
Yeah.
Like, if you really want to dive into it with somebody, and
you hearing this?
Yeah,
You can't do a pod. I watch these shows. I'm like, hour and a half.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm still in people's childhood at hour and a half.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's what I want to listen to. It's what I know a lot of people want to listen to. And I've tried to implement that. I've seen your stuff, and I've have been following you, and I really, really enjoy what you've done. And I'm a student, dude, just like anybody. Yeah, I've been doing it a lot longer than you have, but that don't mean shit, right?
Everybody's got something, man.
Everybody's got something.
I might learn something month 2 that you might learn month or year 6.
Yep, and like
vice versa.
I'm a student. Like, as much as this was my story and this, that, and the third, I also was paying attention to how you host the show, right? That's the majority of the podcasts that I listen to. I want to see how they host the show. You let me speak. You didn't cut me off, right? Like, that's a sign of a good host. You're genuinely interested in your guest.
Cool. Thank you,
which is awesome. And I'm not trying to pump your tires. I'm just saying what you got going here. It's going to be really cool a couple years down the road when this thing is absolutely freaking massive, Spotify top charts, and my name's going to be on that wall.
Fucking
and I'm really stoked about it.
Yeah, it is.
I'm serious. I'm really, really stoked about it, and it's been an honor to be here. We're so glad we did it, and I'm coming back. I don't know when, but I'm letting you know I'm coming back on.
Anytime you're rolling through, dude.
Cool.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I appreciate all the kind words. It's been quite the journey, but it's like we said a bunch of times on here. You just got to make the jump.
Yeah.
And once you do, it's off to the races.
You're doing it.
Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. It's good.
Good.